Hello everyone, Joshverse. Here we go, guys. So the game is finally dropped globally. This is very exciting. I've been waiting a while for this. Hopefully everything is working as intended. Just waiting for everything to show up here. Yeah, let's go. What's up, Dev? How's it going, man? Is everything working okay? I really hope so. Installing it now? Nice, yo, nice. Alright, guys, so what we're going to do is we're probably going to re-roll a few times, just so I can kind of try and start with Ash. That's who I'm going for. We might not end up with him, because I don't want to re-roll for the whole stream. I do want to do some gameplay for you guys. This is pretty hype. Now, we are currently streaming on Twitch as well. I think I forgot to fix the title for my Twitch stream, so rip that. And I unfortunately did not have enough time to get everything done that I wanted to get done with my pop-up notifications and stuff like that. So I do apologize, but it's been a very long couple of days. But anyway, so let's go in through guest. Going to confirm. Hey Josh, what's up? How you been? I'm doing all right, Michael. How are you doing? Yep, playing already, Joshua. Hopefully everything sounds good. Hopefully the music isn't too loud in the game. Hopefully my mic's not doing too bad here as well. Let's go ahead and start. Alright. Alright, so special login bonus welcome. I, Colette, have prepared a gift just for you. So this is nice. So we're going to be getting those 100 gems on day 1, which is awesome. We're getting that SR, I believe, select ticket, which is awesome. We get that free multi-summon worth of summon tickets on the 5th day, and we get that SSR ticket on day 7. So this event alone is very, very good. Getting those 100 gems is going to make re-rolling a little bit easier as well. You know, the more gems at the start, the better. Let's go and receive those. Going to exit out of that. Okay, we're also getting an additional 100 gems from... Why does it say I've logged in for 4 days? Nani? I think this just logged me into my old account. Yes, it did. So, rip. Hold on, guys. What the nani is going on? Alright, so we're actually gonna have to go through this whole process from scratch. Well, actually, hold on. Let me, that is weird. I thought it deleted that, but I guess not. Alright, let's go in here. Rip. Gotta love it, guys. Gotta love it. Let me make sure I do this first, just in case, see what's going on here. That doesn't make any sense. That was my soft launch account. That's not the account we want to play. Let me go to OverHit real quick. Let me go ahead and... It's only going to let me uninstall. Alright. Huh. Very interesting. Let me go into FX real quick. I just want to make sure, I'm sorry. I want to make sure that I get completely rid of everything from the soft launch account, because that should have not have been there. Should not have been there. Alright, main storage. Go ahead and delete that. I'm just going to delete anything that has to do with the game, because I don't know why that was there. Okay, Android data. No, it's not in there. Making sure I'm tracing everything. Delete this one. Are you playing on your PC? Yes, I'm playing on emulator. Yep, I'm on Nox. I'm just going through, making sure I'm deleting all this crap, because that should not have been there. Go and delete this folder as well. I don't want anything with the game here. All right, did I get everything? I hope I got everything. Backups, apps. Okay, that's good. That folder's empty. Apps, folder's empty. Good. Android, data. That is good. Android, OBB, nothing in there. Okay, I think we got it all. I hope. Let's go to system root. Okay. All right, nothing there. Okay. I think we finally got it. I hope we did. All right, cool. So, all right, awesome. All right, let's just get rid of that. Get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's go back to the Play Store. Go ahead and install the game again. It's really weird. All right, install. Yeah, I went through and hopefully I got all the files so I don't have to worry about it. Let's open it back up. All right. Hopefully I cleared out all the files. Yeah, you got to get the 310 to get the select SSR. I would not personally re-roll after the select SR. After the selection SSRs at 310. I would personally re-roll at the beginning, and then just take whatever SSR that you can get from the selection. I feel like that would probably be the better way to go. Because if you do it the other way around, it's going to take you like almost probably 45 minutes to an hour possibly to re-roll, depending on how long you get through 310. So it could be a long re-roll process if you want to go that route. Can't you swap to global with your current account? No, unfortunately you can't. Not compatible with your phone. Rep, Kate. Do you have an emulator on PC? Or possibly a tablet? Who are you going for? I want to go for Ash. I really want to get Ash right off the bat. They added a few new SRs. I believe we got 8 new SRs. Hopefully this goes through this time, or I'm going to be a little bit upset. Because I really don't know what else I could even possibly do to get rid of the game. I mean, I literally removed everything. Did they update Canadian server? What do you mean? Like with the new patch updates and stuff? I believe so. Ash is free, but I want to try to max him out as soon as possible. Yeah, I want to get as many dupes of Ash in the first week as I can. Absolutely, absolutely. What am I supposed to re-roll for after the first times 10? They force you to do, or get 300 and do premium one. You want to do a premium one after the tutorial and try to pull an Ash, a Tez, or a Angelo. That was my top 3. I did a video on that, on the reasons why those are the top 3 to re-roll for. So, ideally, if everything goes as planned, I want to literally jump into the game, do my tutorial summon, do another summon through the premium gacha. If I don't get something good between those two, I will then re-roll and keep going until I do get one of the 3 that I want. And then, when I get to 310 of story, I'll just take whatever SSR they give me. And that's how I'll approach it. So, ideally, after you've done your summons at 310, you should have at least 3 SSRs on your account that you've gotten from banners. Ideally, that's where I'd want you to be, personally, to have a good start in the game. Is it better to get global or stick with Canadian? I would say to jump on global for the simple fact that I don't know how much how good the servers are going to be on the Canadian server and Australian, because a lot of players are jumping ship to global already. So, but if you want to play like a spare account or hope that that account gets merged later on, then I guess you could do that as well. But anyways, let's go into guest. Let's see if this actually works this time. When using, just making sure that, you know, I'm just hoping this does not take me back to my global launch, my pre-launch account again, because that'll make me upset. Because I literally went through and I cleaned out all of the files. There should not be any OverHit left. I should be starting on a clean slate here, hopefully. Let's see what happens. What? It did it again. I don't know what's going on right now. I honestly don't understand why it's doing this. Why does it keep putting me back to this account? I literally do not understand why it keeps bringing me back to this account. It does not make any sense to me. Delete account. Okay, that's what I'm going to be doing. Delete account. Delete. Thank you. I swear, if I log back in and it's my level, if it's my level 50 account again, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose my mind. Thank you. Finally. Nickname. I was about to go crazy, guys. I was like, this thing doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to let me get rid of my maxed out Ren. I'm going to miss her, though. I'm not going to lie. Finally got it. Alright, to skip all this. Woo! Finally. Yep. Skip that. Yep. Oh, that's good for it. That's really good. What emulator you use? I am currently using Nox. I am using Nox. How do I know if I'm in global? That is an interesting question, isn't it? That is an interesting question. Am I in global? Let me see. Maybe there's something in the settings. Let's get through this tutorial real quick, and then we'll go back to the settings and see if it says anything like the version update or anything like that. Let's see if we can actually clarify. And by the way, we get Cicero now at the beginning instead of Yuri. Absolutely a big upgrade there. Cicero is a beast. Let's go to back real quick. That is a very good question that you guys just asked. Am I even on global right now? Because of the way this game has been screwing me over. Let's find out. Let's go to settings. Is there any information that I can know to tell? It says game version 1.10. Am I even on global? Huh. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to find this out. Because I'm wondering what they did. Did they just merge all the servers together? Did they just straight up merge them together, possibly? Because you guys saw that I actually downloaded this APK off of the global app store. I didn't use an APK. I downloaded it straight from Google Play. And I wasn't region blocked or anything like that. So I definitely downloaded and installed the global version of the game. So did they just merge the servers? Like legit, did they just merge them? You guys think? Is that why I was able to still play my Canadian version on the global version? Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if anybody can verify that, because that is a good question. Because I don't think there's anything else I could have done to get into global than what I did already. So I have no idea. Can anybody verify that? Oh, and congratulations, Care Bear. Well done. You think they merged them? I think they might have actually merged the servers, guys. Where the Canadian servers could... I mean, I was going to re-roll anyway and start over my account because I made mistakes on the Canadian soft launch. So to me, it didn't matter. But did they just say the Canadian Australians could just get a month ahead start? Is that what they did? I don't know. I mean, I guess I might have to figure it out. I might have to figure it out later, I suppose. I guess we'll see. Let's just go through campaign and keep going. Let's see what happens, I guess. Because I actually do not know. Do I even have any other heroes? Yes, I do. Cicero. He's a beast. I'll just take somebody who's a friend. Why not? Why not? Let's go to formation. Let's put Ash back there. Put you back there. Keep Cicero as my tank. And boom. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, Social. I have no idea. Can anybody verify what they've done with the servers? Are we merged? Like, is this just one big server now? Or what? Because when I first jumped in, I re-downloaded the game and reinstalled it from the global app store, from Google Play. And I logged in, and for some reason, my my soft launch account was still active. Even after I uninstalled and deleted the game. I even redid the patch and everything. So the only thing that I can assume based on that information is that they merged the servers. Outside of that, I have no idea. Yeah, Digimon Links is shutting down because Digimon Re-Rise is probably coming next month. That's why it's shutting down. They gotta make room for the new game. Alright, so we gotta beat one more level to do our tutorial summon. Go and skip that. Go to next battle. I really hope I'm on the right version of the game. I really do, or this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to do all this all over again. Yeah, it's officially shutting down for it. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Yo, what's up, Light? Alright, so after this, we should be doing our tutorial summon. Hopefully, we can also have enough currency to do a premium summon. And then, if we don't get what we need, we're going to go ahead and reroll. I think they may have made rerolling easier by giving us the option to delete accounts now. We didn't have that option before in soft launch. So, now that we have that button, this might make life a lot easier to reroll, and I mean a lot easier. And if so, I'll probably make a video outside of this stream showing people how to do that are new players, because that is a big time saver. But again, I just hope I'm on the right version. I have no idea. I need somebody to get on the global version and see if you can add me in the game. I think that's the only way we're going to find out quickly. Can any of you guys that's on the legit global version try and add me in the game? Alright, we got our gacha now. Alright, so we have a launch celebration gacha, which guarantees us an SSR, either Jasper, Leica, Tez, Rise, or Blossom. The one that we want is Tez, 100%. But who knows, we only got like a 20% chance to get her. We also have the premium gacha. It looks like the ancient gacha, which is, you know, the legendary gacha. They just renamed it. And it looks like the equipment gacha at the very bottom, which we're not worried about that right now. So, it's going to cost 100 gems. That's fine. Purchase. Please give me Tez. Teze, that's what I want. Oh, wow. We got a lot of SRs, too. Wow. Did we just hit the jackpot? Did we just hit the jackpot? I wonder. Wow. That was a lot of SRs. Man, we might have hit the jackpot, guys. That'd been crazy. Alright, we don't care about these rares. We're just getting to the good stuff. We want to get to the good stuff. Now, I would just skip this, but we're streaming, so I want to show you guys this a little bit. Wow, we got... Alright, hold up. Hold the phone now. This is the second best SR in the game, right behind Cicero. Wow, we pulled Proxy. We pulled Proxy. Unbelievable. And we pulled Machao. Nice. Very good. Single target DPS. He got nerfed a little bit recently. They changed up his skill, but he's still very, very good. All right, who do we got? Koji. Oh, we got one of the new heroes. Kojiro. So I guess we're going to do like a first look of Kojiro today real quick in stream as well, because he actually is a new hero that they added today, so I don't know anything about this guy yet, but we pulled him, so we're going to check him out here in a minute. What else did we get? Oh, nice. Necroroid. Very good. Very, very good unit. Got a lot of support capabilities there for your team. We got another Machao, and that's not that great. Hey, we got Leica. You know, Leica's not bad if we also pull Ren. Because then that skill is really, really good. And why does it say I have no connection? Can that, like, go away? Cherry Blossoms. Nice. So, got Leica, Kojiro, and Proxy. Not bad. Interesting. It's not Tez, sadly, but it's still not bad. Just download the game, how to change servers. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to still figure out, if I'm in the server or not. Do not link your account right off the bat like me. Use guests for rerolling. Yeah, I've always used guests for rerolling, absolutely. I just don't know if I'm on the right server. That's the problem right now. What is with this game? What happened to the game? It's like froze or something. The game froze, guys. What is going on? Let's go ahead and go back into it. Wow, this is like such a botched live stream. This is a botched live stream, guys. This is not how it was supposed to go down. This has not been a smooth transition. We got 99 people watching live. You guys are watching a botched stream right now. What is this, WWE? All these botches? This is hilarious, man. Yours says disconnected too? Wow. Just download the game. How to change servers. OverHit a stop. Close app. Did the game just crash during a live stream? Did their servers just completely obliterate? I just have no idea what's going on though, because I don't know what they did with the server. And it's kind of driving me crazy because I don't know what's going on. Mine is still good. I'm still in it. Okay. A lot of people in Discord got disconnected too. Weird. Yeah, it's a botched WWE, man. Yep. It's because Lesnar got the briefcase. That's why the stream keeps crashing. It makes sense. And thank you guys so much for subscribing. Worldwide launch. Heroes, welcome to OverHit. Okay, that's something new that popped up. That's interesting. How do I know if I'm on the global server, though? That's what I need to know. Every time I open the Heroes tab, the game closes. Man, I think the launch was bigger than they expected. We're getting crashed hard, guys. We're getting crashed hard. Alright, so we're going to see if this re-rolling works now, because we did not get Teze, so I obviously don't want to keep that pull. So we're obviously going to get out of that ASAP. Go to settings here, go to info, delete account, delete. Game will restart, that's fine. Go back to guest. Confirm. Because we definitely, of the 5 choices, I want to start with Teze 100%. You know, I'm going to bother naming these. I'm just going to call them Test, whatever. Because we can always change these usernames later on. So I'm not too concerned with that. Contains unusable word. Nani? I'm a tester. I'm a game tester. Yes. What are you talking about, game? What do you mean? You know what? Does that name work for you, game? Does that name work for you? There you go. So I can't be a tester, but I can be a PP slayer. Oh, man. Name it Testy. Apparently, they don't like the name Test. Yeah, that's easy re-rolling if this does work. And it seems like it has, which is absolutely awesome. That saves so much time with re-rolling. It's unbelievable. Because the re-rolling that we had at the start, we either had to keep making new Gmail accounts to link to the game to keep re-rolling that way, which took forever, or you had to keep completely uninstalling the game and re-downloading the patch over and over again. And then the new way was actually use a root explorer to go into the game's files, rename the data folder, install the game again, and then etc., rinse and repeat. So this way is 100 times easier than all those other methods. And of course, we're just going to keep getting Cicero at the beginning of the game, always. But let's just keep going. Let's fly by this really quick. I just hope I'm on the right server. Going, just gonna just throw in Cicero. I don't even care where he's placed in the game. I'm just gonna throw him in there. Yeah, PP Slayer works. I don't know why. Nice, you're finally playing a game on release. Congratulations, Steph. I know a lot of people usually miss out on early releases because they either didn't hear about the game in time or they had things to do. So it's always exciting to be a part of a game when it first, becomes a thing. When it first releases, it's always exciting because it's like, wow, I'm a part of something. It's very cool. Very cool. We have over 112 people watching live. You guys are phenomenal. I did not expect over 100 people live here today. Triple digits, man. You guys are awesome. And again, thank you guys so much for subscribing. I'm going to have my notifications set up a little bit better so I'll know when you guys are actually subscribing and doing other things like that and following here on Twitch. So again, thank you guys so much for that. Much appreciation for that. All right, let's keep going. I believe we got one more to do. Yep, we got one more to do. And then we can re-roll again for Tez. My girl Tez. Yes, there's only 5 SSRs that you can get from the first banner. Yes, Tim. And then after that, you got to go into the premium banner to try and get some of the other ones. Well, Tez is just my personal pick for the 5 available that we get. I still want to re-roll for Ashe, though. He's definitely my go-to. But Tez, I'll take her in a heartbeat from the beginning banner. Then I'll try my luck with Ashe in the other banner. I might, even if I just get Teze, I might just take her, honestly. I might just take that account. I might just wing it with that. Even though I really, really want Ash, I just feel that Teze is still good enough that I would just take that and run with it. Especially since we're getting a select SSR after a week. I can just go ahead and grab and make her a +1 no matter what. So, I mean, there's things I could do to make it work. Hopefully the game don't freeze on me this time around, because that's annoying. Alright, 10 gacha, purchase, bam! Who are we gonna get? Hopefully we can get a proxy again, though. Proxy, oh, really getting, no, that's a bad multi there. Let's just skip all that. What do we get? Kojiro again, and our SSR is Leica again. Why? Why, game? 2 times in a row? I mean, I like my Leica, but I just don't need her. I don't need her. I need Tez. She's my girl. She's the way to go. Alright, 16 here, we got the Ancient Gacha as well. This is the Legendary Gacha from the soft launch. We also have the Gear Gacha. This is new. We have the Launch Celebration Gacha, which of course we can only do 1 time, which we've already done. And then we have the Premium Gacha. This is where you want to actually re-roll for your Ash or your Angelo. This is definitely the way to do it. I believe what is the rates for them, like 0.066%. So definitely going to be a little bit fun trying to pull that off. Go to events. Why can I not go to events? You must clear story 1-4. Okay, let me just see how the re-rolling process is going to be fully, because I want to get this down before I make a video to help you guys when you do your re-rolls. So I think we may need to be at 1-4 to unlock events, get the rest of our stones, our gems rather, roll 1 time hopefully on that banner, and then that's how you'd re-roll. That's where you would stop. If you don't get nothing good on that pull, that's when you would restart the whole process all over again, and then just keep going in and in and in until you're done. And then at 310, you get your free multi-summon selective SSRs, and you take whatever SSR you get from that, and then that's your account. I think that's the best way to go about it. Lol, you were about to say Angelica. Yep. You got Rise. Rise is really good in boss raid, the fire boss raid. All right, let's go and skip that. Let's see if we. I think we should have events unlocked now, right? Nani? Story 1-4s. I swear. Oh, I just beat 1. I'm tripping, guys. I'm tripping. I'm losing my mind. Too much overhit for 1 day. All right, skip that. Yeah, Tez is really cool looking. Who's the best at getting a 310 summon? Angelo, Tez, or Ash? Absolutely. Some people want other units as well if they're trying to build specific teams. But if you're looking for like overall well-rounded content progression, those 3 are still definitely my choice. Some people probably will re-roll after 310, which you can do that, but that's going to be a very long re-roll process. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be pretty damn long. Okay, we're almost beating the boss here. There we go. Ash going in, finishing things off. Something that he doesn't do in Pokemon. Alright, there we go. This is the Ash that we deserved. But the Ash in the anime is the one that they gave us. Alright, let's try this now. We beat 1-4. Event should be unlocked. There we go. There we go. Day 1 rewards. No, I gotta clear 1-5. Rip my dreams, bro. So you gotta beat 1-5 to get your 100 gems. Oh my goodness. What other beginning gems do we get? Okay, everyday attendance, Angelo's. Okay, so I am wondering. Are we even going to be able to get enough gems to reroll? We might only be rerolling from the beginner banner, unfortunately. Which may be unfortunate. That would suck. I feel like we might only be able to I don't think we're given enough gems early on to reroll from that spot. We might only be able to do the beginner multi, and that's it. So, alright, so let me ask some of you guys who've been playing for the past like 20 or so minutes. When you guys have been re-rolling, have you only been able to do the beginner multi and that's about, is that it? Then are you pretty much tapped on gems? Because I just want to make sure I'm on a global version and I'm getting all the gems I'm supposed to be getting. Because I'm hoping that I'm not on the launch. I mean, I still don't know how that works right now. But for those of you who've never played the game and you just downloaded this fresh from the Google App Store, are you only getting like 140 some gems at the first summon? You can do it twice. You got 300 by 110. Yes, you can get Tez on the beginner. So, okay. You can get Tez on the beginner banner. Yes, you can. But, Curly, you said that you can do it twice. How did you get enough gems to do another multi? Because I'm just wondering. One question. I got Jasper and Proxy. Should I reroll Tez or stay on Proxy? I would definitely reroll for Tez or even Leica at that point. Jasper is okay, but I don't know if he's someone I'd want to start with. Finished by beginner. I got like I opened a box from pre-reg, laugh aloud. Did you, Curly? I'm not getting that. That's probably because I have to actually... You have 370 gems after clearing 1-5. Let me clear 1-5 and see what happens, because I don't know what's going on. Let's just clear 1-5 and see what's going on here. I don't think I'm on the global version, guys. I think I'm on freaking the soft launch version for some reason. No, it's just that's RNG. Something's not up here, or right here, for some reason. Alright guys, hold on. So, I think something's not right. I'm gonna open up a new Nox emulator, completely a fresh one. And then I'm gonna reinstall the game from scratch to make sure I'm absolutely on the right version, because I feel like we're having some issues here. Just give me one moment. I do apologize for all these botches. But let me open up a fresh new Nox. Just hold on one moment. We're going in fresh. Smelling like daisies, alright? Alright. So, add emulator. Yep. No, I'm still here, guys. I'm just loading up the game. I'm loading up a fresh new install of Nox to make sure I don't have any issues. Cause something ain't right. Alright, so We have a fresh install of Nox. We're going to install OverHit now, fresh, right out of the oven. All right, there's OverHit. So we're grabbing OverHit. I like how Nox is just trolling me hardcore right now. All right, go back to OverHit. Google Play Store, checking info. All right, I'll be right back, guys. One sec. You gotta love it when things don't work the way you want them to during a live stream. Is anyone in global server now? How do I search players? You gotta go to the friends list. Top right, click, and then go to friends. All right. Okay, fresh install, got Google Play up and running, all that good stuff and more, yada yada yada. I think we're finally good to go. There we go. All right, now let's try to download OverHit from the global app store and see if this finally works for once. Okay. Okay, there it is. There it is. There's OverHit. Install. Okay. Download pending, yada yada yada. Should I keep Leica with 2 SR Lizardmen? I still feel that Tez is the best of the choices of those 5, but Leica is not bad. But because you get Ren for free in the game, and Leica and Ren have a very, very good link skill, so you can't really go wrong with Leica either. She's still a good option. She'd be like my second option if I got tired of re-rolling, if I don't pull Tez. But Tez is definitely my priority. Why is the download pending for so long? I think Nox is just like, yo, bro, you're streaming live to 100 plus people. I'm going to do everything in my power to ruin that for you. That is what Nox is doing right now. Absolutely insane. Botch Mania is happening live. We have almost 150 people watching live too, watching this Botch Mania going down here on freaking Nox. I have no idea what Nox is doing today. Insane. You think the game's broke? It might be broke. They might be having a lot of connection problems right now. And unfortunately, I'm streaming, so it doesn't look good for me. But, I mean, it is what it is. What are you going to do? They must be having serious connection issues. Because we're getting nothing to download here. Nothing. Oh, hey, look, let's take a trip down memory lane real quick while we're waiting. Let's go to Dokkan Battle. Hey, never mind. Never mind. The game started downloading. I was just going to test to see if I could download something else. Play support libraries. I don't care about that. I thought that was a game installing. Oh my god. Nox, what are you doing to me today? I was going to take a trip down memory lane, going to Dokkan Battle. Seeing if the game would let me download that instead. Alright, now we're downloading. Very slow for some reason. Well, guys, this is the worst stream I've ever created in my life. And I do apologize. Do appreciate you guys being out here though, watching this this tragedy happen in live. Man. Got Leica as the SSR from the 10 pools. Overhit server crash day 1. Yep. Unfortunately, yeah, we got to download this, sadly. Okay, now this should 100% be global version because I completely put this on a fresh Nox account, 100% fresh install, everything. So this has to be global version. Anyways, while we're waiting for this patch to download, tell me guys how you've enjoyed the game so far, for those of you who've been able to get in and not had any server issues, and what you guys have been pulling. Yes, Josh, but you won't be able to log in, like, most likely. Anyways. Yeah, probably right. You're probably right. Good luck even connecting. I know, we're in connection hell right now. Comes with fresh DCs too. Oh man. All I'm getting is disconnect from server. Same with me. I think I'm on the wrong server. Game dead. Wow. Streaming crashing too. My stream's crashing. I think it's still up. Guys, we're almost at 170 people watching live. You guys are phenomenal. The OverHit community, I'm not going to lie. I've been a part of a lot of gacha communities, but the OverHit community has really just come alive in the past couple weeks. And it wasn't just because today's released. I've been noticing that it's really been just coming out of nowhere, out of the woodwork for the entirety of the soft launch. I just felt like it's just been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I feel like a lot of people are probably kind of trying to get out of their relapse from Epic 7, and they're trying to find something new to play on the side or something to possibly become their new main. And OverHit, you know, besides the tomfoolery of today's launch, the game's been absolutely amazing. It's been very free-to-play friendly. It has, you know, of course it has some of its negatives, and it has a lot of positives. And I just think so far the community's been fantastic. The global Discord has been awesome. I've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of the mods, some of the people in charge there. We're getting more and more content creators in there now, so that's good. That's only good for the game, good for the company. So, I mean, this is great. I mean, look at this stream right here. 150 plus of you guys are out here watching right now. That is absolutely phenomenal. You guys are amazing. Yes, it's way less grindy than Epic 7, absolutely. I can definitely confirm that. You got Jasper, reroll. 100% reroll on that. I got him, and yeah, I would definitely reroll on that Jasper pull on the tutorial banner. Yo, what's up, Daryl? I got DC'd again, laugh aloud. Oh, man. Okay, guys, we are 100% on a... This has to be a global server. I mean, there's just no way around it. This got to be global, plain and simple. And I've even logged in with my Gmail account that I used to pre-register with, so I should be getting my pre-register rewards, or I'm going to freak out. Where are my pre-registration rewards, game? I demand them. Are we even going to be able to get in? Or is the server still down? Because that would be unfortunate. No! Oh. Oh. Nexon, what are you doing to me right now? I had to go country for you for a minute. Are you serious? Wow. RIP. Rip. Once you're on Android and pre-reg, you get the pre-summon if reset. That I don't know. Welcome to the gang, Josh. Oh man, I know. Well, guys, I could just end the stream and say, well, sorry to 170 plus of you. If that's what you guys want me to do, or we can just sit here and talk about the game. If that's fine with you guys. I don't know. You guys let me know. What do you want to do? Because this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. There's nothing I can do about this, though. This is day one crash right here. That's all it is. There's not a thing we can do about it. Stay and talk. Okay, well, let's talk. All right. So, what are some of the character designs that you guys love in the game? This doesn't have to be anything about the strongest characters or if they're good or not. Purely about the designs. What characters do you feel are your favorite design-wise in the game that you've seen so far? Josh first, my Canada account did what? All right, hold on, see. My Canada account logged in when I supposedly downloaded the global version. So my question is, am I on global or Canada? I had the same question, Blaze. I had the same question. I do not know. I honestly do not know. I tried. I just downloaded a whole fresh new Nox. And re-downloaded the game that way to make sure that I was on global no matter what. I don't know if they merged the servers or whatnot. I haven't been able to go back into the global OverHit server to see if anybody found out information on that or not. If one of you want to jump in there and see, that'd be great. But outside of that, I have no idea. I'm actually going to go ahead and just grab the chat box. And I'm going to bring it on over in here. Just so I can better see what you guys are saying since we can't get into the game yet. So, anyways, I'm answering questions. It's Q&A time, apparently, since we can't get into the game at the moment. It's Q&A time. Ask me questions, and I will try my best to answer them. But it wouldn't locate my new global account. The Facebook has no news. I tried to friend request my Canada account, but it wouldn't locate my new global account. Very interesting. So if you're in an emulator, it seems that you may need to completely just grab a whole new emulator, like completely just delete that copy, start a new one, and then re-download the game to make sure you're on global. Perhaps. Maybe that's the way to do it on mobile. Or I'm sorry, on emulator. Is Blossom good for 1-3 roll? No, Desmond. I would go for Leica or Tez 100%. Tez would be the higher priority, but I would settle for Leica if I had to. She's still pretty good. How much luck would I need to pull the waifu Agleia? You would need 0.066% luck, Senran Rose. That's how much luck you would need. Additionally, we will be opening a new server at the global launch for players who might be concerned about... Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Social. It doesn't make any sense. I have no idea. This is such a botched global launch if I've ever seen one. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do as a content creator. I thought I had everything planned out. I thought I had everything good to go, ready for the stream. And then we run into all these connection issues, and we're not even sure what server we're on. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Hopefully Nexon can resolve this so we can enjoy the game. Hopefully by today or tomorrow at the latest. I have no idea what's going on. You keep disconnected from the server because the servers are like crashing right now, Don. Absolutely crashing. I gotta Leica. Is she good? Yes, Leica is good. She's definitely the second best choice in that beginner banner. I can't download from emulator. It says the device is not compatible, huh? On an emulator? That's interesting, Mora. Are you using Nox, BlueStacks 4, or LD Player? Those are the three that are really, really good for the game right now. Michael, is Leica any good since everyone got a Leica? Yes, Leica is good. She's the second best choice from the beginner banner. Publisher, reroll after 3-4. No, it's I'd prefer to reroll after 1-3 or 1-4, whenever it is that you get all your event rewards and stuff like that. That's when I'd reroll and then take whatever SSR you can get from 310. Josh first, can you please save one spot for me in your friends list and guild? I'll do my best, Blaze. You know, speaking of guild, when I finally am able to get into the game and play and make my guild, people that are in my Discord in description below will have first dibs on joining the guild. I have some strict rules. They're not too severe, but they're a little bit strict. If you are not on the game for more than 24 hours without telling somebody beforehand, I will have to remove you and then add other people because we need to keep the guild very active. I don't care about being super competitive. We just need to be active because an active guild is a healthy guild and a healthy guild is a good guild. Leave it to Nexon to mess things up. Oh, absolutely. Player Final Blades Global Launch was pretty doo-doo, but it came out to be a game I enjoy playing. I mean, hey, M3, I mean, we can't base a game on its global launch because global launches get fumbled all the time. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. If I'm reading stuff right, they're saying it's launching on the 30th, so I don't know. I don't even know what server I'm on right now. I really don't. Is Helena good? Yes, she's a very, very good healer supporter. Absolutely very good unit. Hikari, when the game open, it's supposed to be open right now, but we can't get in because of connection issues. Who is the first best choice to pick beginner summon? That would be Teze. Well, Dawn of Isles just came up. You only get one SR from beginner banner? Yes, only one. So do we have to delete the game to reroll, Josh? No, apparently we don't. Now we can just click delete account from the settings panel. They must have added that, which is actually very good. Let's see. But rerolling after 1-3 will keep the pre-registration prize. I don't know about the pre-registration thing. I still don't know about that either. There's so many unknowns right now, and I wish I had the answers for you. But I don't because I can't even get into the game for one, and Nexon hasn't said anything officially about it, so I have no idea, and I don't want to lie to you guys or give you guys some kind of just speculation. So I just don't know how to reroll. I sign in as a guest first, then after what do you go through the story 1-3, do your beginner banner. If you don't like one of the 5 that you pulled, and then you can go and delete your account through the settings panel, and then go in and do it again. What are your thoughts on Shumei? Shumei is also another very good unit. Hey Josh, glad to see OverHit finally hit global. How many slots in the guild? You get 30 slots in there, Sergio. I only got pre-reg once. So you only get the pre-registration once per install, right? I only got pre-reg once, no more on reroll, but I don't know. Well, so they're basically saying that they don't want you to reroll. So okay, so if you're not getting your pre-registration rewards after you've rerolled once, then you may not be able to reroll unless you don't mind losing those pre-registration rewards, which I would because that's almost a multi's worth. But again, we don't know. I mean, I just I don't know. I mean, I'm at a loss for words for this stuff right now. I'm in your Discord, Josh, but I have not created an IGN yet because the server crashed. Please save one spot for me. I love your honest content. Hey, no problem, Blaze. The game looks so good, I'm waiting for it on Android. I cannot get it. Is something wrong? Always disconnect. Yes, the servers have literally crashed. OverHit servers have just taken a giant dump. Too many players are trying to get in at once, and they probably got overloaded, and they just crashed. All right, just hold your questions for a moment. Oh, I have no idea, Senran. I have no idea. But let me go ahead and move that over and try to get in again. I think we're in. Are we in? I got a delay. No, that delay was a joke. I don't think it's gonna let me in. It keeps delaying when I click it. Let's see. Let's double tap it. Oh, we're in. All right, let's try this again, guys. Let's try this again. We're finally in. We're in it to win it. With almost 200 people watching live. You guys are a phenomenal crowd this evening. Phenomenal. We're at 192, guys. We're 8 away from that big 200. Wow. Fantastic. Even with the botches, you guys are coming out. Love it. All right, let's see what goes down now. That's I don't know yet, Ford. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if we get our pre-registrations per install. So if we re-roll via reinstalling the game, maybe that'll work. But it's a slower process. Maybe you only get those pre-registrations once. I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea. If somebody can confirm that, or a group of people can confirm that, then we'll know a little bit more about what to do. Because if you can only get your pre-registrations once and never again when you re-roll, it might not be worth re-rolling. It might be better just going in and taking whatever you can get SR-wise, your beginner SSR, and then take your SSR from the 310 selectives and just go with that and not re-roll at all. That might be another option. I mean, it's just so many unknowns right now. It's a little bit crazy. My big question is pre-reg. Is it linked to Google, or is there a code I didn't receive? No, we're supposed to get them in our box, our gift box. That's all I know. That's the only thing. I haven't even got my pre-reg yet, not even once. So I have no idea. But we're gonna try and beat this through 1-3 real quick. Try this again, see what happens. I don't have anything in my mailbox, which you guys can see at the top. There's nothing there. I'm just gonna try and skip through this 1-3 really quick. Lego. How do we select our hero for a leader? Just stick around, Michael. I'll show you how that's done in a moment. I'll show you how that's done. Making a character a leader is really easy. You know, you can also grab a support unit from a friend or some random player online from a list, or you can even use your own character and just run your own 5 characters. But I would always suggest running a friend though, because you get friend points, and friend points you can use to get stamina and stuff like that. So very good there. Plus, if you have really strong friends, they can really help carry you through difficult portions of the game. So even having whales in this game, not only does it help the game financially, it also helps the free-to-play players, because you can actually use your whale friends to help assist you in beating higher difficulties of raid and getting through hard-to-beat areas of story. So the whales actually help support the free-to-plays. Imagine that. Imagine that. All right, we got to beat 1-3 right now. All right, so right here, your leader is right here on the left side. You can just click your leader, and then you can change it. Like we go with Ash. Ash's leader is a 25% attack buff to all allies. He's a rainbow leader. And then we have our other slots here. We're going to do this. So you can run a 4-man team, or you can bring in a 5th member for your team, or you can add somebody from your friends list, or just a random list of players, which these are all just random players. We can just grab one here, select them, and then you go to your formation settings. Now you'll notice the back row gets a 30% increase to defense, the middle row gets a 15% increase to defense, and the front row gets 15% less damage dealt to them. So you always want to definitely put your tanks in the front. You want to put your healers in the back, because then your healers are going to get that 30% defense. Your DPSs are a good spot to put in the middle, and your tanks are really good to put in the front. Now, sometimes, depending on skills and team comps, you might want to change that up, but this is how I like to put it up for the most part, and then you go in and you fight. So, quick little tutorial on how to set up your team comps for you guys. Nothing in depth, but you know, something to get you started. Guys, we've officially broke 200 people watching live. You guys are phenomenal. Round of applause. Everybody just pat yourself on the back. You know, amazing. You guys are awesome. The support you guys have shown for this game so far, for the channel, it's fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, thanks so much. I hope that our 1-3 multi is good. If we get Tez, I might just keep that. I'm not even gonna lie. If I get Tez at 1-3, I'm just gonna go with this account and just say I'm just not gonna reroll anymore. I'm just gonna go with it and be happy. I don't even care. I'm just gonna go with it, guys. No, did the game just freeze on me? No. No. Oh. No, on our reroll too. On our summons, man. Oh. I think we got disconnected. Oh, man. Come on, game. Don't do this to me again. This is a big rip. Oh, wait. Is it moving? Man, they must have a lot of players trying to jump into this game right now. A lot of players. Wow. Free multi is at 1-3. Skip the tutorial so I can instantly access mailbox. Is Leica a beast in arena? Yes, Leica is very good in a lot of areas of the game, especially if you pair her with Ren. And by the way, you do get Ren for free. So keep that in mind. Getting Ren for free is really nice if you do pull Leica early, because then you have a Link skill all ready to go. And their Link skill is good. Very good. Alright. I think we're back in it, guys. I think we're still going here. This is like day one Guilty Gear collab. Yeah. It is. It absolutely is. Completely. Are the weapon gods worth it? I don't know. I'm gonna do a video about that probably tomorrow when I look more into the weapons themselves and what they offer, and then I'll probably make a video talking about if they're worth it or not worth it. All right, let's hope that we get Leica. Please give me Leica. I would love to just stop re-rolling and be happy with my Leica. I'm sorry, not Leica. Give me Teze. My goodness, we talked about Leica so much. I'm on the Leica bandwagon, guys. No. Hey, we got Dominique. She's another one of the new ones. I keep forgetting to look into them. I really keep forgetting. Who'd we get? Oh, no. We got you. No. Oh, my goodness, guys. My soul. It's left my body. We got to keep re-rolling. I can't start with Jasper. I got to have Tez. Oh man, that is unfortunate. My soul just left my body. Let's take a look at Dominique real quick, though. I'm very interesting. She's one of the new SRs. So let's take a look. So she's got a combat ability base 1595, max HP 548, physical attack 169, defense 166, attack speed 10. What is her leader skill? Increases attack of all light allies by 15%. And increases defense of all. Wow, that is an interesting leader skill. That means when she gets maxed out, that might go to 30% and 30%. Or possibly 25 and 25, somewhere around in that range. That is actually a very good leader skill for a mono light team. Wow. So she gives you that attack up and defense up. Dang. Okay. Interesting. And then her Relentless Assault, 56-second cooldown. That's not a bad S1 cooldown at all. Wait, did they give her 3 skills? Oh, that's her oh, she has a passive. Nani? Okay, Relentless Assault, regular damage, deal damage equal to 244% of attack times 1. Debuff, remove 1 buff from enemy. Wow. On a 56-second cooldown, and that's bearing in mind when you upgrade her that she doesn't get additional buffs as well. She's going to be easily over 300 to possibly mid 300% damage on her S1 at max. That's pretty crazy. What's her S2 cooldown? 94. So her S2 is a little bit higher up on the cooldown. Epic Masquerade, regular damage, deal damage equal to 237% of enemy times 1. So it's a single target. Additional damage, deal additional damage equal to 136.2% of attack to dark enemies. Oh my god. I think we just got ourselves a new single target beast for Dark Raid. Yeah, okay. So Dominique and Light Gleck, SR Light Gleck, are going to be an amazing tag team against the Dark Raid. So, of course, she's not on the tier list yet, obviously, because she just came out. But I can bet your ass she's probably going to be up there in Raid, probably around the 9 to 10 mark, because for Dark Raid, that S2 is disgusting. That is an amazing S2 for the Dark Raid. Wow. So she's going to be good for Raid at least. Depending on the meta and PvP and, of course, PvE, the verdict is going to be out on that because she is only a single target after all. But in Raid, at least, I'm telling you guys right now, she's going to be at least a 9 or a 10 in Raid because, wow, what a second skill. And then her passive, decrease damage taken of self by 19.4% when active skills is triggered. Success rate 100%. Duration 40 seconds. So that is a really good passive. So she's somewhat very tanky. She's going to have a lot of DPS output while also being tanky as well. Especially with the way they build her leader skill. Wow, okay, so Dominique is good. At least for Raid. She's going to be amazing for Raid. That's pretty good. If you got Tez Ford, I would just keep it, honestly. Unless you're trying to get some better SRs. Getting Tez, I would just keep it. Waifu with a little more personality. I like it. Alright, well, unfortunately, we got to re-roll again because, obviously, I didn't get Teze, which sucks, but it is what it is. Rip the dream, guys. Rip the dream. So, we're going to go back to settings. Yes, I know about this game. You don't got to keep telling me. Info, delete account. So, that's unfortunate. But I'm going to keep going until I get Tez. I got to get Tez. I'm not satisfied until I get her. If we pull another one of the new SRs, I will also review them too on stream. Because I think they definitely deserve to be reviewed. But yeah, definitely Dominique. Wow. For Dark Hunt, man, she's definitely going to go in my team if I pull her and max her out. She's definitely going to my team. 100%. I would pair her and Light Gleck together. I'd have Cicero as my tank. I'd have Sophia as my support unit in the back healing. And maybe if I can grab another good DPS, probably Ashe, that'd be my dark team for a while, to be honest. That's the way I would go with it. Of course, all those things would have to fall into my lap, but yeah, so Dominique. If you guys pulled Dominique, you got yourselves a really good single target DPS for Dark Raid. Skip that. A scenario is 1-1 to 110 guide missions. I never played the game, but I'm going to try it. You're trying this game? I hope so. Nice. So, Josh, we don't get the regular rewards if we didn't pre-register? See, I just don't know. I don't know what they're doing with the pre-registration rewards. I have no idea. And Vanguard Zero, I've heard nothing about it. The game is almost just completely fell off my radar at this point. I've heard nothing about it. All I keep hearing is it's coming later this year, and it's like months go by, and I don't hear anything. So I have no idea what they're doing with Vanguard Zero. I have no idea. Digimon Re-Arise is expected to drop next month, so a big portion of my channel is probably going to be OverHit, Digimon Re-Arise, possibly some Trick Within Epic 7, and that might be it. And I might, if I get time, sometime down the road, when I start getting the more established schedule, when I get everything situated, I might start doing anime reviews as well again. So hope you guys do enjoy all that and all the content we're bringing here to the channel. All right, let's just go ahead and throw that on there. Victoria is also a very good unit. Very good. She has a attack down on her S2, similar to Ashe's. Attack down is very, very powerful, especially in story mode. Yes, Leica is good. Leica is very good. She's my second best option if I can't pull Tez. You use rare characters to get them to grade S quickly without using rainbow elixirs so you can finish your guide missions. I will have a tutorial video on that as well, either tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to need a long sleep tonight. I'm going to need some sleep tonight, boy. Let's see. I got Leica and 4 SRs. You could keep that, honestly, Samuel. Like I said, Leica is a good option. It's Leica or Tez for me. Those are the go-tos from the beginner banner. It kind of sucks because I made a video saying the top 3 characters to go for, and then they changed the entire way that we reroll a day later. So, like, everything I said in that video, it still stands, but the way you do it is now completely different. Because now you can't really just re-roll for Ashe or Angelo like you could, you know, a day or two ago. Like they made it differently now for the global launch, to where now you're basically okay. Thanks, game. But yeah, so now basically you're going in trying to decide which one of the first 5 SSRs you want to re-roll for, and in that regard, you'd want to go for Tez or you want to go for Leica. And the reason why you want to go for Leica is because you're going to be able to get her Link skill ASAP because you get Ren for free from normal story. So you're going to have Ren and Leica doing their Link skill, and that's a very good skill to use in PvE and PvP. Or you can go with Tez, which is going to be a very strong unit in PvP and Raid. So it's like, excuse me, so it's like either way, I feel like those 2 are the way to go now. Even though Ashe, I feel, and Angelo are still better to start with, but now you have to hope that the 310 select summons roll in your favor to get one of those 2. So it's like everything I said in my video is still accurate, but it's not gonna work the same way, unfortunately. It's just like it's all so different now. It's all so different. But anywho, let's go back to the campaign, because we still got to beat 1-3 before the game kicked me off. Alright. Hopefully the server is stabilized more by tomorrow and we don't have all these issues that we are having today. Why does it... I think Victoria broke the game. I'm not even going to select a character anymore. I'm just going to go in with a 4-man team so it doesn't disconnect me again. Because that's happened twice now. Victoria is so overpowered. Every time you touch her, she breaks the game. Victoria needs nerfed, confirmed. I didn't get my pre-registration rewards. Yeah, Remix. It seems they're having a lot of connection issues indeed. And I didn't get my pre-registration rewards either, Remix. I don't know if you have. I haven't. I've even did a fresh install on Nox. I've done everything. We've done it all here on stream. So I just don't know. They might be having a lot of issues right now. I assume we're probably going to get a lot of compensation probably by tomorrow. An official apology, probably an announcement, all kinds of things. Probably within the next 24 hours because... they've definitely have had a rough start of it here on the global launch, no doubt. And I'm not clicking Victoria again because every time I click Victoria, she wants to break the game. So I'm just going in with my 4-man squad. I'm not touching a hero select again. If you got Teze, keep it. Just take it. That's a great start. If you got Teze, keep it. Are you ready for Sino Alice? Unfortunately, I won't be playing Sino Alice. It's not that I don't like the game or it doesn't look good. It's just I'm not a big fan of chibis. I tried to do that with Grand Chase because I had a personal attachment to the franchise. I tried to do it with Dragalia Lost. I just cannot get into chibi games. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Yeah, they'll fix it at some point, Remix. But hey, I mean, we just got to stick it out. I appreciate you being here, by the way, as well. Thank you so much. Guys, we're almost at 250 people live. If we break 300 in stream, that's going to be crazy. Think we can do it? I don't know if we can do it. Yeah, we get an SSR select ticket on day 7, which is going to be good because that'll allow you to make any SSR that you have a +1 immediately, or possibly a +2, 3, etc., etc. Alright, let's try to do this now. Can I please get Teze? Please. Please, don't give me Leica. Don't give me Jasper. For crying out loud, don't give me Jasper. Anything but Jasper. Alright. Give me a few SRs as well. That'd be great. Okay, we got one SR. That was a terrible pull. Alright, we got Kojiro. So we are going to check out Kojiro because he's one of the new SRs, like I said. And we pulled another Leica. I mean, I like Leica, but I just don't want Leica. I'm being very picky here because I want Teze. I'm convicted to it. I have a conviction for it. It needs to happen. But anyways, let's talk about one of the new SRs, Kojiro, since we pulled him 3 times now. Combat ability 1520, HP 498, physical attack 183, defense 168, and speed 10. Leader ability increases attack and defense of dark allies by 15%. So he's completely the opposite of Dominique with the leader skill. Very interesting. Skill 1, 244% single target attack, additional damage, deal fixed damage of 408 to enemy times 1. Now, you guys might be looking at that fixed damage and thinking, man, that's kind of bad. But when you max that out and he's doing like fixed damage of like 1k, 1.5k plus, that is actually pretty good, but it does limit him more in endgame. So I feel like his S1 is kind of inferior to Dominique's because Dominique's is actually more of a better scaling of what she can do support-wise and, you know, how she can help your team comp. Fixed damage isn't bad. It's just I feel like it's going to drop off more late game when enemies and players in PvP have a lot more HP. That's where the fixed damage is going to kind of start to wane a little bit. But early game, very good. S2, we have cross slash 80 seconds, so significantly less cooldown than Dominique's S2. Deals damage 135% to 4 enemies, so it's an AoE. Additional damage equal to 76.9% of attack to enemies with HP that is 50% or lower. So he's kind of a cleaner, what I like to call a cleaner. He comes in and cleans up whatever you have left. So, for example, if you run him with Angelo, Angelo goes in and just decimates a whole bunch of enemies with his high DPS AoE, and there's anybody left, Kojiro is going to be a good cleanup guy. He's going to go in and take care of the rest. So if you put him in that role, he's really good. Outside of that, though, I feel like his additional damage might be a little bit too hefty of a requirement because now you got to have somewhat of a restriction there, and I really don't like restrictions when I'm making characters. I want to have a lot of freedom to do what I want to do with my team and have more control over it. When you got to rely on the enemy to help you meet your requirements, it becomes a little bit more, you know, not as good. So, I don't know. I feel like Kojiro is definitely subpar compared to Dominique. Not saying that he's bad. It's just Dominique is definitely better from what I've seen so far. Let's see what his passive can do first. Emperor's Call. When hit, inflict poison that deals damage equal to 13.4% of attack every 6 seconds for 30 seconds to the attacking target. Success rate only 10%. Decreased. Yeah, so, yeah. Dominique over Kojiro, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, I mean, he's okay. He's got a place, he's got a role, but Dominique is just better. Alright, so we're going to have to reroll again because we still didn't get Tez, unfortunately. But at least rerolling isn't so slow, and we know how to do it now. We got it down pretty good, so it's all good. I did not get any pre-registration rewards. I think I will reroll. Yeah, I didn't get any either. I don't think a lot of people did. I'm just not entirely sure what they're doing with that, to be honest. When do you get Ren, Josh? I forget what stage it was exactly in normal story, but it's in normal story. It's either I think it's somewhere like in the middle, like 4, 5, 6 chapter, somewhere around there. I think. It's somewhere around there. It's not too far into the story that you get her for sure, though. Because you'll get your dupe of Ash for free, I believe, after you beat 110 or 210. And then the next character you're going to get is going to be Ren. And then I believe you get also a free copy of Cicero. You get a free copy of Area. You get a free copy of Malpian. So they basically give you 1 copy of every SSR of each element. So there you go. Let's see. Let's go back. Why does my freaking keyboard never want to go shift on that V? Thank you. Alright, come on. Give me Teze, please. I just want to get her one time. One time. I don't care if I get garbage SRs. Just give me Teze and I'm golden. Is Blossom any good? I mean, she's okay AoE-wise for PvP, but kind of lackluster when you get to more mid to late game. So she's going to be more of a utility for you in the beginning of the game, and then she's going to fall off later on. So I wouldn't take her for my reroll. Oh, I thought I clicked skip. Rip. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to do that. Got Teze and no SR. Should I keep rolling? Kaiser, that's if you want to risk not getting her again, possibly, or risk re-rolling for a while. That's definitely a tough one, because not getting an SR but getting Teze, I mean, oof. Like in my situation, I've been re-rolling for a while. If I pull her, I'm just gonna take it. But if you feel that you have the time to keep re-rolling for a little bit longer, then maybe I guess you can keep trying to get that really good start. But I've had enough of this re-rolling already that I'm just gonna, as soon as I get her, I'm taking it. I'm just gonna wing with that account and say, yep, we're good. I got Jasper, yay. Best hero, lol. That's funny. Teze and Eleanor. Eleanor is good if you meet her requirements. Like I said in my tier list video yesterday, Eleanor is really good if you can meet her requirements. Outside of that, she's still okay damage-wise. Teze, of course, top-notch. I ask again, at what point do I reroll? You pretty much reroll after you do the beginner banner, from what I can tell. From the way that they've done global launch, that seems like that's where you'd reroll, at the beginning banner. You have 5 different SSRs that you can pick from, and again, Teze and Leica are the ones that I would choose from. Reroll for one of those 2, and then you're good, I guess. I've gotten Rise 4 times. Oh, rip. You just got Teze and 4 SRs in 1 pull. Keep that account, Johnny. Keep it. That's a good roll, man. Keep it. Yes, you get another SSR after you've beaten 310. Augmented reality. So after you beat 310, you'll get another SSR. So every player in the game should have 2 SSRs at minimum after they've beaten 310. And if you're lucky, you can either pull a Tez or a Leica dupe, or you can get an Ashe, or you can pick up an Angelo at 310, and then you have a pretty good start. And then when you get your selection ticket after 7 days, you can also choose one of those to get your dupe as well, to make them a +1 or a +2, etc. I've probably said that a million times in today's stream, but I'm just trying to make sure, because I know we get an influx of new people coming in and out of the stream, so I'm trying to make sure I'm keeping everybody up to date. So if I do sound like I'm repeating a lot of things, I do apologize. No, I think you get like 5 times 10 gacha. I don't think it's 50 times 10. I think there was like a translation error between the Taiwan and the global. There was something like that that went down. Has anyone got the 310 yet to verify what it is? No, the selection ticket gives you a few multis, and you get to pick one of those SSRs from the multis that you've done. You don't actually get to just pick whatever SSR you want. You get to do that on day 7, though, after the login for the event right now. Apparently it's 50. It's 50 multis or 50 summons in total. If it's 50 multis, then there's no point to reroll. Because that is a lot of chances to get the one SSR that you want. Like, that is a lot of chances. especially when you're guaranteed an SSR per multi. It's 50 multis? Wow. Okay, well then there you go. So then there's really just no point to reroll. There just really isn't a point at that point. There just really isn't. Because you just want to reroll at the start and get the character that you want out of the 5 available, and then just get your character that you want from the 310, and then there you go. Because 50 summons or 50 multis, each giving you 1 SSR, that is a high chance of pulling the SSR that you're looking for. That is a very high chance. Kojiro, can you please stop showing up? That's the 4th time I've seen you. Yes! Oh, man. Yes. Yes. We did it. We did it. Finally. There she is. Teze. Finally. Man, the re-rolling grind was insane. Oh, man, look how beastly she is. Oh, man. I don't even care that Kojiro was my SR. I don't even care. We got Teze. I'm stopping. I'm done re-rolling. I got her. We're good. I think it took us like, what was it, 5 or 6 tries to get her? So it wasn't too bad. But we did finally get her. So I'm very happy about that. Finally. Alright, so I guess now we go to the guide missions. These are very good. You want to complete these guide missions as much as possible. You get some really good stuff from these. I don't know what they're doing with the pre-registration rewards at this point. Updating data? Nani? What did we update? Just showing me. I think it's just showing me all the different things. So now that we have our Teze, which I'm very excited about, where's she at? There's our girl right here. Now let's talk about setting up your equipment. Yep, they're gonna make me add some garbage equipment real quick for the tutorial. What's really nice is a gear swapping is free. They do not charge you for swapping gear in this game at all. You could throw your gear around anywhere you want, perfectly fine. Looks like we have 4 spots for gear now. So that's different from the soft launch when we only had 2. And we also get a passive now for SSRs, which also was not in the soft launch. So this is also new. There's a lot of new stuff going on here in Global. What is her passive? Some of these passives being included now might change up a lot of the characters of how good or bad they are, because some of these passives might actually make subpar characters really good. So I have a feeling that our boy Raz is going to have a hell of a time over the next week or two fixing the tier list, because a lot of these new changes, especially with passives and stuff like that, insane. So she gets Dark Acceleration buff. When hit, increase self-crit damage by 15%, 100%. Oh my god, they just made her better. They just made her even better. Passive effect, when HP is 50% or lower, increase attack of self by 17%. Only to Grimoire Web equipment, you can activate the skill. Wow. So, just so you guys that are not aware of why I'm always saying that Teze is a good character to go for, she's one of the best in the game, single target damage, let me explain. So, she gets a passive now that increases her self-crit damage by 15%. Why is that important? If you look at her S2, 75-second cooldown, she deals damage equal to 294% plus on one target. But if you notice down here, guaranteed critical. Guaranteed critical is so important. She's always going to hit for crit damage with that S2. And if you combine that with her new passive, giving her 15% crit damage, I don't know how much higher that can go, and she's critting always on her S2 is just going to be absolutely insane. Just for you guys out there that are coming from Epic 7, a good comparison of Teze would be Watcher Shuri. When Watcher Shuri uses his S3, he can almost one-shot anything in the game on offensive PvP teams. That's kind of what Teze can do with her single target damage. She is phenomenal. And then her leader ability, of course, if there are at least allies times 3, Dark, increase attack by 35% and crit rate by 5%. And her S1 is deal damage equal to 265% to enemy times 1. Additional damage, deal additional damage to 144% of attack if attack plus effect is applied. So it's just, she's absolutely insane. And Helena, any good? Yes, she's very, very good. Helena and Sophia are very good healers, supporters. You put them in the back row, both of them together, for instance, and you can be a very, very tanky team. You can really annoy people in PvP with that team. Just got into settings. Hit delete account. You can roll in like 5 to 10 minutes. Yep. I got Teze. Is she good? Oh my god. Yes, JJ. Absolutely. If you got Tez, keep it. That's a great reroll. But anyway, so that is Teze. Very good unit. Very happy that I was able to finally pull her. Who else did we got? So we got Cicero. We have... we've already talked about Kojiro. Sadly, I'm not very high on him. I feel that he's very underwhelming compared to Dominique. I think I just got spoiled by Dominique when I read her skills, and I was just like, wow, she's amazing. I'm actually curious of what Victoria's passive is as well, because Victoria is another strong SR unit that actually has an attack break on her S2, which you guys can see here. Wild shot or wide shot. What does she get? Self block rate times by 6.3% when active skills is triggered. Okay. Alright, so that's that. And what is Ash's skill? A lot of these skills to check out. Additional damage, deal additional damage equal to 28.7% of attack to enemies affected by burn when active skills is triggered. If you ever get a Ludmilla, which we like to joke and call her Ludmilla, and I'll tell you why we call her Ludmilla in a minute. You'll notice why real quick. If you add her and Ash together on the same team, you're talking burn heavy. You're talking burn heavy team. And you can see his burn success rate is only 30%. So his skill might not be as good as Teze's because it is a bit of a condition that you need to meet. And since his burn's only 30%, if you can pull a Ludmilla, which is I believe her burn is 100%, she's gonna be amazing to combo that with Ash. And I'll show you guys why we call her Ludmilla. If you're not aware, let me show you. Okay. Ludmilla is a character right here on the right side that looks like Irene from Fairy Tail. Okay, so if we go to appearance rate, you'll notice that there she is, Ludmilla. She has a 3.3% chance. It's like a 10% chance when you go into this banner to get the pickup SSRs, which I like to call the legendary SSRs. But yeah, this is Ludmilla. She's holding her breast. She is indeed holding it. But yeah, we call her Ludmilla. It's just a little joke that we do within the Discord. So I just started. When do I get the 5 pulls? You mean the selective summons? That is after 310. You will do that after 310 in the story. Yes, attacks are always in auto mode. You can do semi-auto mode with the skills if you're doing like raid or PvP. Outside of that, you usually just kind of let it go unless you're fighting a strong boss in story. Is Rise good? Rise is really only good in one spot right now, I feel, in the story, and that is the fire raid boss. Pretty much it. Yes, it jiggles on the animation. Yes, it does. So anyway, let's just go through campaign. Let's just keep going. I don't want to waste too much more time. Like I said, I'll have a lot of videos going into a lot more of this stuff in depth in the future. So let's just keep playing. Let's see, what do we want? We definitely want to add Ash as our leader because he's still our rainbow lead. So we definitely want him to be our rainbow leader. We'll leave Sophia in there. We're definitely going to add Teze. And just because I need to level up more characters, I'm going to run a 5-man team instead of a 4-man with a friend. Just for the simple fact that I need to level these people up. So that's going to be my team starting off right now. We're going to go ahead and leave our Cicero in the front to tank. We're going to put our Tez right there with Ash. And then we're going to put our Sophia in the back with Victoria. And now we have 2 units on our team that can attack break. We got a good tank that can heal. We got a really strong single target attacker in both Ashe and Tez. And we have a really good healer with Revive in Sophia. So this is actually not a bad team, to be honest. All right, let's go into it. You'll see like a little shade of a background on the cooldown timer, Social, and that's how you kind of know. Can we get Angelo from the multis? You can get him from the 310 multis, but you can't get him from the starting banner. Hey, that's not a bad pull there. Getting Teze is definitely key. Good job, San. Good job. Yes, you can, Johnny. Yes, you can. Social, you'll notice if you look on the background, shoot, what I'm trying to say is it's hard to tell who's actually taking their turn next. I'm assuming they're probably gonna add, like, I'm hoping that they add a feature in the future that has kind of like a little tick or something like that above the characters, so we know, like a number or something, so we know whose turn is next. I think that would help a lot of people, because a lot of people get confused. They're like, hey, who's taking their turn next? You know, battle speed also plays a factor into it. Like, if you go to a character right now, like if we go to Ashe, I went to the wrong menu, sorry about that. Let me just exit out of that. If you go down here, like to Ashe, for example, you'll notice his attack speed is 18. So, in like most games, whoever has the higher attack speed is going to go first. So, that kind of, you definitely want to look into that too when you're making your team comps. Like attack speed, he's got 18. My Victoria would have 10. So obviously Victoria would go after Ashe, essentially. And then you also have to take into account the enemy's speed and stuff like that too. Which, when we start getting more data mines, we might start learning what the speed is for certain enemies as well, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, if they could just add that little quality of life feature where we could see whose turns are up next, that'd probably help a lot of people out. You also notice when you're doing skills, you can set up 3 priority skills. So if I want to use Victoria's skill next, I'll go ahead and click it. So it's set to the next skill used. And then I'll click Ashe's S1. And then I'll click Cicero's S1. So now my next 3 skills that I'll be using will be Victoria's, Ashe's, and then Cicero's. And when it's another character's turn that isn't up to use their skill, they'll just use their base skill and they'll do their base damage or critical damage. So that's kind of how you handle the skills in the game. Hopefully I didn't confuse too many people. I'll definitely make an in-depth video on that if I need to help explain it more for people who are a little bit confused. But we're just going to keep going through here. I don't know how far we're going to get. I don't know if we're going to get clear to 310. We've been streaming for quite a while already, but I'm just going to keep chugging along. Who should you aim for on the multis? Like the 310 multis? Angelo, Teze, and Ashe. Still. Those 3 are still definitely the ones to go for on the 310 multis. If you can get one of them. What I would like to tell you guys now, since, like, because it sucks, because, like I said, I made that video yesterday talking about the top 3 priority characters to go for. But unfortunately, the way that they made the reroll process now, it's completely different. So now that guy doesn't exactly work the way I wanted it to. So now the way it is if you pull Teze in the beginning banner, you probably want to go for Teze again in the actual multi-summons from 310. Because then you'll have a Teze at +1. And now that might be the way to go. So now maybe your priority isn't going to be Angelo anymore or even Ashe anymore, because now you're going to go ahead and try and pull Teze from the beginner banner and then try and pull her again in the selective summons so you can have a dupe of her. And dupes are very important in this game. They're very important. So that might be a route that you might want to take. That's the route that I have to take now. Because a lot of you have been following me on the channel. You know that I wanted Ashe. I wanted to go 100% in for Ashe. But since global release changed everything for rerolling, I can no longer prioritize my Ashe from the beginning summons. I have to now prioritize Teze. So now Teze is going to be my priority. I already got her from the beginner banner. Now I hope that I can get her from 310. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense to you guys. If you have any questions about that, definitely holler at me. You pull 2 times Cert with Teze. Nice. Cert's not all that great. He's usable, especially against like full win type units in story. But the fact you got Teze, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, Samuel. Is any of the event reward SSR tickets selective, or are they all random? Sometimes they are selective. Like the one that we're getting from the event right now, the 7-day login, we get a selective ticket, which I'll use to get another Teze. So, see, it's funny because my whole game plan yesterday, not even 24 hours ago, was going for Ashe. And now my game plan is to try and max out my Teze as fast as possible. So my entire game plan changed like that. Crazy. Yeah, I would go for a second Teze if you can. I mean, it's going to still require... It's still going to require some RNG to pull that second Teze from the multi-summons. I mean, if you don't get her, you don't get her. There's nothing you can do about it. But if you do, definitely take it, because that'll now give you a +1 Teze in the first day of the game, which is huge. And like I said, Teze was definitely one of the top 3 characters to aim for in the game. That fact has not changed. But who to prioritize now of those top 3 has changed. Now I feel Teze jumped to the top of the list because of how the reroll system is now set up, where they're forcing you to go into that banner that only has 5 SSRs to get, one of which is Teze, and Angelo and Ashe is not in that banner. So now I can't prioritize Ashe or Angelo because now I need to get a +1 potentially Teze. That's my new priority. So, yep, everything's changed overnight. Everything just changed in a blink of an eye. But you know what? It's fine. I'll still be building up my Ashe. I'll still max him out via the free shards and stuff like that. But now my main focus is just shifted over to Teze, which I don't mind because Teze is amazing. So I'm honestly not upset about that at all. No, for it, you'll use the button that says raise level cap. That's how you feed in the dupes. You click raise level cap. If you click fortify, that's just to feed in fodder for EXP to level them up. No, you can only summon on that banner 1 time. Yo, what's up, Juju? I also want to take a moment to say thank you guys for subscribing. I noticed we got a bunch more subscribers here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the channel and watching live. Even through all the botches that we had early on. I do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. So I just want to give you guys a moment there. Should we still focus on Cicero? Yes. You want to make Cicero maxed out as soon as you possibly can. Hopefully you get lucky drops for SRs and you can get him. You should get a free copy from Story as long as they haven't changed anything. So you'll be able to make him a +1. He's an excellent tank. To be honest, with the current roster of characters we have in the game right now, the only tank that's even comparable to him or better than him, possibly, is Damien. And Damien is an SSR dark tank. So he's obviously going to be a lot harder to max out. So you definitely want to make your focus for tanks Cicero, because he's absolutely amazing. He's good in all aspects of the game currently. He's good in raid, he's good in PvP, very good in PvP, and he's good in PvE as well. So definitely keep Cicero in your team. He's probably going to be in that team for a long time. Unless, of course, you get super lucky or you whale out and you get 6 copies of Damien. And then if you do, wow, GG. Good job to you. But yeah, Cicero is absolutely phenomenal. Yo, what's up, Steel? How's it going? Is Ryze a good choice to start with? Absolutely not, sadly. Ryze is very good for the single target damage to pair up with like Nilfheim and Rias if you want to go in, or even Aglaya if you want to go into the Fire Raid boss. But unfortunately, that's kind of about where Ryze's usefulness stops. So I wouldn't personally keep a Rise role. I would still, again, go for Leica or Tez for sure. The Light of Talent is basically a free dupe for an SSR. It's basically what that is. You can either use the fragments to build an SSR summon ticket and take your chances of pulling an SSR dupe that way, or pulling a new SSR, or you can just build the Light of Talent and use that as an actual dupe for any SSR that you want. So there's two things that you can kind of do with those shards. Is Leica good? Yes, she's very good. If you pair her up with Ren, they have a very good link skill, and you do get Ren for free in this game through story. So yes, Leica is very good. It's okay, MQ. It's okay. Don't worry. A lot of us have had to re-roll. You get those shards. A majority of those shards are going to come from the later guide missions. That's where you're going to get most of those shards for now. I'm sure they're going to hold events and stuff like that in the future to get more. But I think right now the majority of them you're going to be getting in the game are going to be coming from the later stages of the guide missions. And by the way, speaking of guide missions, that is probably the #1 priority that I would say to all of you players, new, old, veterans, it doesn't matter. Guide missions are definitely very important. Try and complete those as fast as you possibly can, because they have some of the biggest rewards available in the game, especially early on. They can help you bolster your team. They provide you with elixirs, essences. They provide you with summoning tickets, all the necessary things that you want to try and build up your team and have a good foundation going forward. So yes, guide missions are definitely something that I would hold a priority over a lot of other things. All right. That and doing your dailies, obviously. Okay, chapter 1 has been complete. Off to chapter 2. Let's go and grab our stones real quick. Okay, got our 10 there, our 20 there, and our 30 there. We completely 3-star cleared story 1. Don't have enough for a multi yet. Let's jump on over to story 2. Terra Shift open. Yay. We can do our Terra Shifts now, which are very good if you're trying to get shards for Sophia, Ashe, Ren, Area, and Malpian. All 5 of the free-to-play SSRs that they give you in the game. Look at this cutscene. We're going. There's our girls. There's our girl, Ren. By the way, spoiler alert, if you guys don't know any of the backstory, Ren, right here, the blue-haired girl, is in love with Sophia, the pink-haired girl. And I don't mean like, oh, I love you like a sister, I love you like a friend. I mean like, she loves her. There's a love connection going on there. Ren is in love with Sophia. I don't know, Curly. I have no idea. How do you feel the game will fare in the long term for free to play? Well, I can't speculate too far into the future, but when I played soft launch, now keep in mind, guys, soft launch had less stuff than we have right now in global launch. Okay, we had way less things to do. I was able to play for the entirety of the 4 to 5 weeks. Free to play, did not spend a dime, did not even feel like I needed to spend a dime. I felt like I always had stamina. I always had resources. I was actually starting to stockpile resources. I had almost 3 SSRs maxed out. I had like 10 or 11 SRs maxed out. I had a lot of them at max grade, max skill level. I had really good 5-star gear. I just felt like I was progressing at a steady level. It wasn't too fast, but it wasn't too slow. I felt like I wasn't really struggling as a free-to-play. PvP, of course, getting higher ranks, you start getting bodied a little bit, but PvP is always for the whales. You guys know that. But outside of that, I feel like the raid system was one of the funnest things I've done. I really enjoyed raid, trying to get my DPS as high as possible. I also very much enjoyed doing story. I felt like the character development didn't take too long. I just was kind of enjoying myself The ride wasn't too rough either. It wasn't too grindy every single day. I didn't feel like I had to commit my whole life to the game throughout the day in and day out. So in that aspect, I feel like free-to-plays will really enjoy this game because there's a lot of things that you can do. And even when you are stuck in one area, there's still other things that you can focus on in the meantime. So in the fact that you're getting a lot of stamina, obviously, means you can play the game. So that's the important thing. Okay, we got Terra Shift now. Again, this is where I said not Terra Shift, but it's the actual Dimension Shift is where you get the shards for your characters. I do apologize. Correction there. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do these real quick. So when you beat Normal, then you unlock Elite, and then you beat Elite, you unlock Expert, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and do this. You also get first-time clears for this as well. We're going to create our team. Again, our Rainbow Leader. We're going to put in our Healer. I'm going to put in our DPS. Put in our Support. And put in our Tank. And that's obviously going to be our team going forward until I level everybody out. And then I'll start bringing in friends. So we'll do that. Put her back there. Keep her back there as well. It's pretty much the same setup we had last time for story. I'll probably use this same rotation for pretty much everything for quite a bit until I start getting new heroes. But that's definitely probably going to be the formation I'll use. Should I keep Teze plus Petra Machina or go Teze plus something else? Or it doesn't really matter as long as I got Teze. I mean, if you want to be greedy, you could go for Teze and a bunch of good SSRs. I'm sorry, a bunch of good SRs. If you want. If you're not too worried about being super greedy, just getting Teze is all you're worried about, then I'm going to keep that. But, I mean, I know some people out there, they're probably looking for the best possible start they could get, and thus they might keep re-rolling until they get a good hefty pool of SRs on top of Teze, which you could do that, or you can just keep it. So, I mean, it's really up to you. Are you wanting to be a little bit greedy with your re-roll, or are you just going to settle for Teze as is? Yeah, I can't beat Elite yet. No, there's no way. No, not when I just started. Nope. I don't believe there is a server selection, Lucas. Not that I've seen. And I've done a fresh install like 4 or 5 times. I even did a fresh Nox install. And I haven't seen anything about server selection. So it looks like either they merged the servers, which is one possibility, or you just are playing on the global with just global, and you're playing the Canadian with the Canadian. We need to see that next multi. Yeah, I'm trying to get there, man. I just want to get through some of these missions and stuff they're making me do. So I do apologize, guys. I do apologize. Let's go back to campaign. I don't know how far we can get in story without me having to maybe start doing some changes and leveling up some of my characters. We'll have to see how far we can get before we start hitting a roadblock. I'm not worried about 3-star clearing yet. I'm just trying to rush to 310 so I can do that multi and see if I can't pull a Teze dupe, because that would be great. If I can't pull a Teze, hopefully I can pull an Angelo or an Ashe. Casca, I don't know about because she's one of the new heroes. So I have to look into her. But Leon is really good as a tank. Alter, not so much. He's okay in raid. Fire raid boss, but he's not so great. But Leon is good. He's a very good tank. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that, Jake, to get that. I'm still waiting for my pre-registration rewards. I thought everybody in the game was going to get the pre-registration rewards like almost every mobile game. But I've heard a lot of people have not gotten them yet. So I don't know if they're going to fix that and give them to us later today or tomorrow. Or what's going on with that. I have no idea. I would say go for Teza if you can. But if you get Leica, she's not a bad option either. Proxy skills are so good. Yes, proxy is amazing. Let me go to my mailbox. You guys are saying to check my mailbox. Let me check my mailbox. Let's see if we got anything in there. I don't have anything in my mailbox, do I? I don't have nothing in my mailbox. Let me go back to lobby. See if it loads in there. Oh, yeah, here we go. Now we're getting it. There we go. 100 gems. Okay. Yeah, okay, or 50,000, which I don't really care about that. That's just a normal login. That's just the daily logins, which you get an SSR on day 28, guys, by the way. Cooperation event. This is the spend stamina and all that, which also gives you an SSR ticket, by the way. 7-day login check-in, which we already did. Got our 700 or 100 from there, which will be another SSR ticket. The SR select ticket, guys, I would definitely use that to pick a proxy or a Cicero if you don't have either one maxed out by tomorrow. Definitely use that select ticket for one of those two. Highly recommended. Luna's event right now going on. We got all these tickets. I'll just click receive all these. I'm gonna have to do all these later today, all these dailies. Luna. We can just go ahead and roll, see if we get lucky. I actually messed that up. I wasn't paying attention to the bar. Rip. Yeah, that was my fault. I completely screwed that one up. There we go. We rolled a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be getting that 100 essence, I believe. Yep, 100 essence. So that's how that event works. Like I said, I'll do that later. Angelo's bingo event as well. Can receive these. Go into bingo. Draw one time. You get a select SR ticket from this as well. So definitely focus on your proxies and your Ciceros, guys, for sure. Alright, we're just getting some things here. So that's how the bingo event works. When you completely clear a whole row, of course, you're going to get those rewards. That's that. We did get our 100. It should be in our mailbox right here. Yep. There we go. I can go ahead and do a multi right now as well, and then do another one at 310. So let's see if we get lucky. I'm just going to do a gotcha. You guys have been very patient in the stream today, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some summons. Let's hope that we get a lot of SRs. I'm not too greedy. I'll take an SSR, but I don't mind getting a bunch of SRs either. Oh, we did. We did get a bunch of SRs. I believe we got 4 of them. If one of those is proxy, I'm happy. If it's proxy or a dupe Cicero, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I am so Gucci if we get one of those two. All right. I think we got to take this clear up to 6 or 7. I think it's 7. We got to take that up to. Yeah. All right, here we go. Our first SR. Come on, proxy or Cicero. Let's go. I mean, there's some other good options as well, so let's see what happens. Hey, we got one of the new heroes, the Katie. We're gonna have to check her out after this as well because she's another one of the new SRs that dropped today. So we're gonna have to look into her and see how good she is. Hey, Dark Hell, I will take him. Very amazing AoE, very good to pair up with Ren and go into the actual blue raid, ice raid, water raid, whatever you want to call it. Very good Dark Hell. I will take him. Very strong AoE. I might actually replace my Victoria with him, actually, to be honest, since I'm already running Ashe for that attack debuff. So I'm probably going to throw him right in my team. Very good AoE damage. Yeah, we got Alcon. Okay. Alright, our final one. Please be Proxy or Cicero. Oh, not him again, Kojiro. I feel like Kojiro is going to be my spirit animal. He's going to be a troll, and he's going to show up in all my summons from now on. Because that is like the 5th or 6th time I've seen Kojiro since we started playing today on the stream. But, hey, Katie, let's check her out. How good is she? Alright, she has a DPS-oriented. Increased attack of physical type allies by 25%. So similar to Ren. Her passive buff, increased self-block rate by 8.8% when active skills is triggered. Success rate 100%. 30 seconds. Interesting. Quarrel Storm, 90-second. So her second cooldown is a little bit high. Regular damage, deal damage equal to 168.8% to enemies times 3. So it's AoE. Status effect, inflict poison on enemy times 3, dealing damage equal to 12.5% for 6 seconds every 30 seconds per set. Sorry. Success rate 30%, poison, decreased status effect, resist by 20%. 30% poison on an AoE isn't too bad because that's 3 opportunities you have to land one of those poisons. So, I mean, you might get one. I don't know. I feel like if I'd have to wait and see some of these characters when they get maxed out, if they pick up any additional buffs or percentages. They might get better later on, but so far she's not looking too great. Let me look at her S1. Deal damage equal to 228, so her single target on her S1, 50-second cooldown, not too bad. Apply effect on enemy ×1 with the highest attack. So she actually goes after the highest with her debuff. Decrease damage of enemy ×1 by 30%. Okay, now that is interesting. Her S1 definitely makes up for that S2. Because she's literally going to target the enemies with the highest attack and attack break them by 30.5%. And that's just at skill level 1. You can take these all the way up to skill level 6. So that definitely made up for her lacking of her S2. That is actually a really good S1. And it's only a 50-second cooldown too. Okay, that's interesting. So Katie's okay. She rebounded some for me there. That S1 is actually really good. Check Kojiro's max skill. That's right. We can actually check a skill now because I can feed a dupe into him. So check this out, guys. Let's go in and feed a dupe in. Let's go to our hero list. Okay, so we have Kojiro, who's right here. Oh wait, did we even level up the other Kojiro? I don't think we did, so I guess it doesn't matter, right? No, it doesn't matter which one we use. Okay, so I'm going to go to Kojiro, and I'm going to go to raise level cap. Yep. I know how to do this game. Thank you for telling me. We're going to go ahead, feed in the dupe. We're going to raise his level cap, and that's going to allow us to be able to see his max skills. Maybe Kojiro gets good. Maybe he legit gets good. Let's see what happens. Let's see what his skills do when they're maxed out. Alright. Yeah. Get out of here, game. Get out of here. Okay. So, at skill level 1, we already know what he does. Now, let's go to max skill level. Max skill level, he goes to 325% and only 1795. Again, his S1's not that great, even at maxed out. Like I said, early game, that 1795 additional fixed damage will be good. But when you get into more end game, that's going to drop off really hard. So that S1 isn't going to be good mid to late game, but early game, definitely. Now his S2. Can his S2 rebound him? Can his S2 be good? Let's see. No. No, he's still just bad. He's just, no. Rip Kojiro. He doesn't pick up any additional buffs. His percentages don't even go that much higher. And Kojiro, rip Kojiro. Rip Kojiro. I got Leica for the first summon and Tez on my second select summon. Should I keep Teze? Yeah, Teze is well, if you pull Leica in your first summon, and if you're already at the select summons at 310, I don't know if you're going to want... I mean, I guess you could. But you might want to go for a Leica dupe at this point. Yeah, Rip Kojiro. Yeah, he's really bad. I thought he might have rebounded himself with max skills and picked up something good, but nope, unfortunately, he didn't. So, Rip Kojiro. He's probably not going to be very highly touted in the tier list. But yes, Darkel definitely going to go on our team. Darkel has a really strong AoE. As you can see, his level 1 is 212%. Okay, 212% enemy times 3. Very good in raid. PvE not as much, but in raid for the ice raid, very strong. PvP also very powerful because his inflict poison in this situation would be more of a bonus than actually a necessity. But if you pair him with Ren, who hits hard with poison enemies and poisons herself, you got a really strong win team. But yeah, that 212 base attack gets really high, guys. That's a very high for a base 1 SR AoE. And then his S2 deal damage equal to 140 enemies times 4. So he's purely AoE. He's kind of like a mini Angelo, in my opinion. Very cool. But yeah, so let's just keep going, though. Go ahead and take that out. Let's go back to campaign. Let's go back here. But yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not upset with that at all. Dark Hell is very good. All right, so we're actually going to take out Victoria and put in Dark Hell, and then we'll have a really good AoE'er, and that'll be nice. All right. Guys, we're 13 people away from hitting 300 viewers live. That's absolutely insane. You guys are crazy today. You finally got Tez? Nice, Morty, nice. Congratulations. Well done. And guys, don't forget to join us in the Discord in the description below if you guys want to keep hanging out before and after videos and get, live feed and all that info and stuff like that before I go live, before I upload videos, all them sneak peeks and more. All right. Gosh, is Jasper decent, good to have? I would not start with Jasper, sadly. I would, again, in the first banner, the tutorial banner, definitely go for, again, Leica or Teze. That's definitely the way to go. Yes, Shumei is very powerful, especially in PvP. She can be quite annoying sitting in the back row just spamming. You can't play Ultra? What happened? Yes, Caleb. Yes, absolutely. If you pulled an Angelo already before 310, definitely try to get another Angelo at 310 for sure. Getting a dupe Angelo would be pretty big. He's a very good cleaver for PvE, obviously. So yes, if you've already pulled him before your selective summons with just an RNG pull like I did just a little bit ago, definitely go in, man. Definitely. What are the SRs you should be looking for? Two of the SRs that really stand out are Cicero and Proxy. Some other SRs to take a look at, of course, is here Dark Hell, very good AoE damage. Apparently, Dominique, one of the new SRs, the light one, she's also very good. We looked at her earlier today in the stream. Her single target damage for the Dark Raid is amazing. So she's definitely going to be a strong unit as well to possibly go for going forward in the future. Yuri, early game is really good. She falls off mid to late, but early game she's amazing. Some of the other SRs I would say are really good as a Necroroid. Very good support unit in the game. Even provides a little bit of attack for you. What else do we have? It's just so many SRs. I'm trying to think of some of them off the top of my head here. Rip. I'm having a brain fart, guys. My brain is shut down. Alright, so we're going to go in here. We're still doing pretty good in PvE. I haven't felt like we've gotten to a point where, oh my goodness, we might have to stop and work on our team a little bit. We're progressing pretty well. Yeah, you can if you want. Because you're going to be doing a lot of multi-summons in this game early on, trying to fill out the guide missions. So there's no point trying to hoard up your gems right now, because right now a lot of players, especially if you're not going to be wailing out, you're going to be trying to build and solidify your main core team that you want to use for most of the content in the game. So definitely feel free to summon, keep summoning as much as you can, because, you're still in those, those baby steps. You're trying to still build your team and make it work for you. So there's no point trying to hold back and stockpile gems right now. You could do that at a later time. Preferably probably after you've hit mid to late game. And what I mean by that is you can start doing hard mode of story. You can start doing raid 7 and 8s and stuff like that. And you're starting to get a good collection of 5-star gear. That's what I would consider being at mid to late game. And then that's when you might be able to consider, unless you want to be competitive in PvP, you can consider start saving gems at that point. But definitely right now, early on, spend, spend, spend. Get as many characters built up as you can and build some really good team comps. If they have a link skill, you can use them together. You're going to have to look up in the link guide in the game what their link skill is, see if it's even worth it. Some link skills in the game aren't that great as others, so you definitely want to look into that to see if it's worth. Okay, so ends and rare characters are really good in the game to use if you're trying to finish making B, C, A and S grade characters. Like if you're trying to find a quick way to get through the guide missions, like some of the guide missions will say, hey, you need to make 5 characters an S grade. Well, to do that with an SR, it's going to cost you 40 rainbow elixirs. To do that with an SSR, it's going to cost you 80. But if you do it on a rare character, it doesn't cost anything but the normal elemental elixirs. They don't require rainbows. So it's a really nice, cheap way to complete some of the guide missions. So you can use your rares for that. And outside of that, and maybe needing them for trek missions early on, you can also, of course, use them to give you EXP as fodder for your characters. But that's pretty much the rules that rares and normals have in the game. Yo, good job, Jory. I would definitely keep that 4 SRs and a Teze on the first banner. That's absolutely phenomenal. Good job. Yes. Everything that you do in this game is cumulative. Basically, if you do multis now, it's still going to count for your guide missions later on. So that's something really, really cool about this game. So don't be worried about saving up. If you do a multi right now, it's going to count later. So yes, definitely go in and do your multis. And right now, I know some people haven't asked it yet, but before you do ask, or in case you were thinking about this, is it worth doing single summons? I personally don't think so. I feel like if you have enough patience to wait until you get 300 gems saved up or 10 summoning tickets, it's definitely better to go with the multi because you're guaranteed at least getting an SR or higher in that multi, so you don't get a complete shaft of rares. So you're going to get that as an incentive. And so it's really just not worth doing single summons in my opinion. It's worth just to save up, be patient, get your 300 gems, go do a multi. If you're sitting at like 270, don't be that guy and go in and do 9 single summons and then get all rares and complain that you didn't get an SR when all you had to do was wait just a little bit more. Just be patient, guys. Do multis. Enjoy getting those SRs or higher every time. And, that's just the way I would say to do it. I mean, of course, people's going to probably do single summons anyway, even if I say don't do it because I can't do anything about it. But I would definitely recommend just doing multis. How to increase grade? You know what? I'll show you a demo how to do that right after this fight. Because this stream was meant to be kind of a learning curve, kind of teach players, some of the new players, some things about the game, as well as talking about some of the units in the game, as well as showcasing some of the new heroes, re-rolling. I was trying to do a little bit of everything in today's stream, so I don't mind stopping every once in a while to go back and show you guys some certain things that you ask, because I feel like it's very important getting new players off the ground, knowing how to do certain things so they don't get stuck. Because the worst thing about a game when it comes out is if the player base gets stuck on things, they tend to leave because they get frustrated. So as a content creator, I need to go in there and try and help you guys through things that, that I've already experienced and overcame to help you guys be better off. So somebody just asked, how do you grade up a character? Well, I'm going to show you right now. We're going to do a quick look at that. Now, I did make a beginner guide, which is still very relevant to the game. If you guys want to go definitely check that out on the channel. I did make a beginner guide. It's like 50-some minutes long where I go into detail about almost every aspect of the game at the time. There was a lot of stuff in there. So if you guys don't mind a long listen and a long watch, definitely go check that out. But anyways, how do you grade up a character? For example, we're going to go ahead and go to Cicero because we're going to be building up Cicero no matter what. He's our boy. You're going to go down here to grade, and you're going to notice, get out of here, Ash. I'm the teacher today, Ash. Get out of here. Okay, so you'll notice that they're asking you that I need 3 dark catalysts or dark elixirs, whatever you want to call them. I need 3 of these, and then he'll go to a C grade. What grades do in this game is boost all their base stats. You go from D to C, C to B, B to A to S. S is the final one. S grades require rainbow elixirs on top of elemental elixirs for SRs and SSRs. Anything that's not an SSR, like a rare, for example, they will not use rainbow elixirs to get to an S grade. So they're easier, which makes them a little bit easier to do when you're doing some guide missions that require it. So as you can see, we don't have any elixirs for that. Let's go up here, click this little magnifying glass, and this will also show you some of the stuff that some of your resources you have in a game as well. I just want to throw that out there like a quick little tool tip in case some of you didn't know. But yeah, that's kind of how you do it. We can go to some other characters. I don't know if we have any elixirs right now that I can just showcase this with. Let's see. Do I have any here? No, I have no fire elixirs. I have no dark elixir. Do I have any ice elixirs? Let's try that. I just want to show you guys one time here. No, we don't. I don't think we have any elixirs yet because we haven't done anything. Let's try here. Let's try wind. Do we have any wind elixirs? No. Okay, I give up. But you get the idea. You just click that. When you get enough of that type of elixir, you just click that and it'll upgrade them from a D to a C all the way up to an S. Base stats get increased. That's pretty much the gist of it. So hopefully that helped you guys out. Sorry I couldn't actually show you a demonstration of it in that particular instance. But, I mean, you guys pretty much can get it from there. All right, let's go to campaign again. I think we're getting close to being done with chapter 2, right? Yep. What to reroll? I would reroll on the first banner. Definitely reroll for Teza or Leica. Definitely. Yeah, definitely a reroll, Maddie. Definitely reroll on that one for sure. Can you show how to enhance gear next? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Got 2 certs in Young Gleck plus Teze. That's a good pull. Light Gleck is going to be one of your premier SRs that you're going to use. I can't believe I didn't even say his name earlier. I brought it up earlier in today's stream, but somebody asked me earlier what good SRs are there in a game, and I don't know why for some reason I completely forgot about my boy Light Gleck. No, Light Gleck is a very powerful single target damage dealer, good for PvP, and very good for the Dark Raid. Him with Dominique is going to be a good tag team. Both are SRs as well, both single targets. So Dark Raid is going to have a hard time dealing with those 2 units if you get them maxed out. Very good. But yeah, getting Teze and Light Gleck, that's great. Those both will go right into your Dark Raid team instantly. Very good. Oh, you got Light Gleck as well, Curly? Yes, Light Gleck is very good in Raid. Dark Raid, he's amazing there. And you'll notice a lot of players will farm the Dark Raid over the Fire and Water Raids because the Fire and Water Raids actually have elemental disadvantages if you don't have a mono team. While the Dark Raid, you can pretty much bring in any element you want, and they're still going to do very well. I know the Dark Raid lowers his defense the more light units you have. So the fact that we do have some really strong single target light heroes like Dominique and, of course, Light Gleck is very cool. It's very nice. Yo, getting Cicero and Proxy, man, that's the dream right there. Good job. Good job on those 2 SR pulls. Wow. Nice. No, my reroll guide is pretty much outdated at this point. They completely changed it since I made that video. So you mouse at this point, you probably should just disregard that reroll guide, because now it's completely different now. Now I would say reroll for Leica, reroll for Teze, and then in your 310 summons, try and pull a dupe of either Leica or Teze. I haven't looked at some of the new SRs yet, Revolution, so I don't know about 2 of those units because they're the new SRs. I haven't had a chance to look into them yet, but getting Teze with those 2 should probably be good enough. Gomusuke, he's like 50-50. He's not great, he's not terrible. Cicero already +3. Wow. So you're having a heck of a start. Wow. A Cicero +3. Insane. Oh, yeah. Ford asked me how do you enhance gear. Let me do that real quick for you guys. So you go to hero. You choose your hero. Okay. And when you're in there, you'll notice you have your equipment slot. You click an equipment slot. You can equip one. By coming over here, clicking equip. You can unlock or lock it, depending if you're wanting to like sell it or use it as fodder or as dupes in the future. You have equipment fortification. That is where you go to level up equipment. You click equipment fortification, and then get out of here, Ash. I'm the teacher today. I told you, Ash. Oh boy, me and Ash is gonna go to town now. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and just click all of these and feed these in, and that'll give you EXP. Then you click fortify. It'll tell you how much gold it's gonna cost you and what level it's gonna go up to. This will take my Torn Spellbook from level 1 to 40, and then boom, that's how you do that. And then when you're done, when you're done doing that, you just simply exit out of that, and then you have an equipment that's level 40 attached to your character. And again, swapping equipment is free. You can also grab equipment from other characters that are attached to someone else, and you can click raise level cap. Now, raising level cap works kind of like characters raising level cap. You feed in dupes, and you make the level that the gear can go higher. So if I fed in a dupe of a Torn Spellbook, it'll go from level 40 max to 45, and the base main substat will also increase in percentage. Now keep in mind, the only substat that gets increased by doing the dupes is the main substat. It'll be like kind of highlighted by like a pinkish peach type of color. And that's how you do that. That's pretty much a quick guide on gear. I mean, it's pretty simple. But anyways, back to story. If you got Rise, I would reroll again. Reroll for, I would say, Leica or, of course, Teze. That's what I would go for early game. Or on the first multi, rather. So now I have to aim for Teze and Leica, or else reroll. Yes, aim for Leica or Teze, definitely. Swap Unknown with Proxy. Unknown mid to late game, he falls off the handle. Unknown is just pretend that he's unknown to you. Unknown is an SSR, but he's not a great SSR. Proxy is so much better in every way. I would definitely swap that Unknown out and put Proxy in your team. What do you think about Blossom? She's a good she has really good AoE damage early on in the game, but again, she's another one of those that just kind of falls off a little bit around mid to late game. So she's not really somebody I'd want to build a team around. There's just so many better options AoE and single target wise than her currently available in the game, and of course you want to start with the best that you possibly can when you're re-rolling. So I would definitely just scrap Blossom and try and go for a Teze or a Leica for sure. How to know if an AoE attack? If you go to their skills and they say attacks a target or in any times 2, times 3, times 4, that's how you'll know that's an AoE attack, Josephine. Yeah, no problem, Care Bear. Does this game have a pity system on a gacha? Yes, there's 2 pity systems. Every multi you do, you're guaranteed an SR higher. Every 100 summons you do is guaranteed an SSR. So there's 2 pity systems in this game. Yeah, no problem, Josephine. Young Gleck or White Gleck? There's the best way to solve that is there's Light Gleck and then there's Dark Gleck. There's a Dark SSR Gleck and then there's an SR Light Gleck. The Dark one, originally I thought he was good when I first started playing the game over a month ago, but he really isn't, sadly. He definitely needs some changes done to his skill set. But Light Gleck, SR Light Gleck, he's the good one. He's very good. Yes, Helena's very good. Very good. Good job. That's a good pull there, Kevin. Very good pull. You're just getting unlocked. You're just getting bad. You're just getting that RNG Care Bear. I mean, if you're if you want to get Teze, then of course you're gonna have to reroll. But but getting a dupe Cicero plus Leica, that's not a bad pull either. Plus, you got a lot of other various SRs as well. So, I mean, to be honest with you, Sergio, that's still a good pull. After 310, you should have received a selective gacha. No problem, great. Can I claim the login reward again when I reroll? Yes, because I did it. I rerolled like 5 or 6 times, and then I got the login reward. So yes, I do believe you can. Ludmilla and Leica, a good pull. You're talking about the SR Ludmilla, right? I don't know nothing about some of the new SRs because I haven't pulled them yet, and I haven't really went and looked into them yet in the hero guide. So some of the new SRs that we just got today in the game after the update, I'm not fully aware of yet on how good or bad they are. So the new SR Ludmilla, I have no idea how good she is until I look into her. But Leica is good, yes. Is Cicero that good? Yes, Cicero is amazing. Cicero is the best SR in the game. The only one even close to him in terms of like overall quality of what he could provide to you in the game would probably be Proxy. And then everybody else just kind of serves a role. But yes, Cicero is amazing. If it won't let you fortify gear fort, you gotta make sure that it isn't locked. Make sure that it's not locked, because gear that's level 4 or higher won't let you actually do anything with it to unlock it. So if you got any 4-star gear, make sure that it's unlocked if you're trying to like feed it in as a dupe or anything like that, or use it as EXP fodder. Yeah, like all my streams automatically get uploaded to the channel when I'm done. So if you missed the stream earlier, or if you missing the rest of it, you'll be able to watch it later. No problem. You could probably skip the first half an hour of this stream though, because we had a lot of botches going on, a lot of problems trying to get into the game, trying to reroll and stuff like that. But I'm glad things have been cleaned up since. Is it max level already for it? Are you making did you make sure that you're trying to level it up and not feed a dupe into it? Because remember, there's 2 different options. Just make sure that you're on the right panel. You level up your skills using skill stones, low skill stones for SRs, high grade skill stones for SSRs, and you cannot level up skills until you have dupes in your character. Yeah, when I'm done streaming for it, just send me a picture if you haven't figured it out by then. I'll try and see what's going on there. So guys, we're now on chapter 3. We're trying to get to that chapter 310 just so I can show you guys my rerolls. And then that's probably where we're going to wrap the stream up. But you guys have been an awesome audience. We had over 250. We were actually in like the 290s, almost hit 300 at one point. So, I mean, you guys have been phenomenal today. I do appreciate y'all coming out here. And this has been quite a long stream. I think we've been going for like, what, at least an hour or two, maybe longer? I don't even know. I lost track. But, yeah, we had a big bump in the road when we started the stream because of all the connection errors and all the other things going on, but I'm glad that we were able to turn it around and you guys stuck around. So big thank you to you guys for that. You get skill stones from doing a variety of things in the game, from doing your guild missions, from doing some of the daily events that we have going on right now, from doing achievements. You also get them from doing some of your special missions, and you also can get them from doing your daily trek missions, which you can do those all day long, which trek missions are just like one of the best free-to-play features I've ever seen in a gacha. Like, that trek mission is just amazing. So there's definitely a lot of different variety of ways to get skill stones, both the low tier ones and the high tier ones. Uh-oh. We're fighting Alex right now, and he's kind of kicking our butt. I might have to go back in here with a strong friend. Hope that somebody who's played the game has been really wailing out so I can use their characters, because, oh boy, can Ash do it? I don't know. I really don't want to waste gems going back in to try and fight this guy, but I might have to. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We got him down pretty low, but Alex is kind of really not being a nice guy right now. He's not being a very nice guy. This will be good. This will lower his attack. Give me enough time, hopefully, for my Sophia to heal me up, which her healing is available. And we got it done. Nice. So Ash was a lifesaver there. Wow. So that was we almost died. We almost received our first death right there. Oh, man. Okay. So obviously we're only going to get a 1-star clear for that, but I don't really care. I'm going to go make us look at Arena now. Okay, lobby. Now we get to go look at the wonderful world of Whale Arena. Yep, we got the arena. Who's number 1 in arena? Tristan, level 7. 1,700 points. And then we have Bear, level 10. Okay, so this confirms This confirms that we are indeed on global server because everybody's ranks are very, very low. So this does confirm, thankfully, that we are on the right server and we've been playing global the whole time. Thank goodness. That's good news. That is very good news because if I would have saw like level 50 people in the top rankings of Arena, I would have just cried to myself because that means everything we've done was all for naught. But thankfully, we are in the right server. Thank goodness. All right. So let's keep going through campaign. Oh, shoot. We're on chapter 3 now. Yep. 3-2. All right. Cool. So we're getting very close, guys. We've been able to do that selective multi at 310. If you already got Teze, sorry, at the beginning banners, I would definitely try and get another one from the selectives. That way you have her at +1. Lawrence, I would delete my account and re-roll again after your beginning banner, after the beginning summons, to make it easy. If you don't pull Leica or Teze, I would re-roll right there. I would click delete account and go in and try again. If you pull Teze or Leica, then keep going. Ah, rip, it was Blossom. Try again. Yeah, no problem, no problem. And again, in case some of you are wondering why the graphics look a little bit chippy, it's because I'm running this in full screen on my PC on an emulator. Generally, I don't have it in full screen, but that's how I have it set up right now for my stream. So if things look a little bit like pixelated on the edges or a little bit chippy, it's because I have it completely stretched out in full screen right now. So that's nothing against the game. It's just I'm running on an emulator completely stretched out at like 1920 by 1080p. So the game wasn't meant to be stretched that far, but we're stretching it. I'm surprised nobody's actually brought that up. Yeah, that's a good pull, Weiss. That's a very good pull. Getting Necroroid and Teze together, not bad at all. You also got Machion, which is still good as a single target for raid. Yeah, not bad. And you got Leon too. Yeah, that's really good haul. That's a very good haul. Wow, good job. You got Teze number 2. That is the dream, man. You're off to a great start. Good job. Jinkai is pretty decent. If you're running a mono light team, he's really good, especially for the dark raid. Outside of that, though, I'm not too sure. I know in a mono light team, he's really good, though. Definitely in a mono light team. So it's going to really depend on how your team comp works out. How many good light heroes that you pull, and if you can put together a really good mono team for it. Yeah, no problem, right? No, sorry, no problem, Weiss. Rise is good for just the fire boss. That's it, to be honest. So if you pull Rise in your first multi, I would definitely reroll. Yeah, the reroll right now is so different compared to the soft launch. It's completely different. And if we had the reroll system like it was in soft launch, I'd be rerolling for Ashe. I'd be trying to get multiple SSRs and one multi, but they completely changed it. You can't skip the tutorial banner no more. You get the selective multi at 310. That wasn't in the soft launch either. And we got a delete account button, which we also did not have in soft launch. We actually had to completely uninstall the game or use a new Gmail or do all kinds of crazy shenanigans in soft launch. So re-rolling right now is completely different than when it was in soft launch. So like my old re-roll guide video that I made, just it's pretty much outdated at this point. Heck, my top 3 priority video from yesterday is somewhat outdated since yesterday because of how much they changed the reroll from yesterday to today. But it is what it is. It happens. What are you going to do? Miner, you could do that. You could keep Leica and Angelo together. You're just not going to have any SSRs at +1. That's going to be your only downfall, starting off early not having a +1 SSR. Because I really feel, I mean, players are going to play their own way. They're going to play how they want to play. But if you're asking me for advice, I would definitely say trying to get dupes of SSRs you're going to be using long term is definitely the biggest priority character-wise in the game. Like if you pull a Leica in the first banner, I would definitely try and get a Leica dupe in the selective summons. If I pulled a Teze in the first pull, I definitely would like to try and get a Teze dupe in a selective summons. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. RNG may not be on your side, but if you can get that kind of setup, that's definitely going to help you going forward a lot more than just having a bunch of SSRs with no dupes at all in them. Because getting dupes for your SSRs is just such a big upgrade compared to not having a dupe. So that's the way I kind of look at it. Free to play +4 Cicero already on day 1, Curly. Wow. Wow. Curly's gonna have the #1 Cicero in the game in the next hour. He's gonna have a +5. +5 Cicero, maxed out. You watch. That's crazy. Wow. Your reroll keeps giving you Blossom. That happened to me earlier in the stream with Leica. I just kept getting Leica like all the time. Man, Curly over here just flexing on us right now, that +4 Cicero. Wow. That's insane. Mine is +3. Well, you're catching up. Mine is +0. My Cicero is +0. RIP. The best way I found out to know if I was on the right server is when I unlocked Arena, and I went and I looked at the levels, and I noticed everybody was new, so it's definitely got to be the global server. If you have a fresh install of the emulator, and you install the game, or like on mobile too, make sure you completely uninstall the old version, download it from the global Google Play Store, and then I think you should be on the right server. I don't think you should have any issues at that point. I don't know what was going on at the beginning of the stream where I just kept getting logged into my Canadian version. I have no idea what happened there, but we got it resolved, thankfully. Look at Alex trying to suck up to Sophia. Like, can I be your knight in shining armor? All right, guys, 3-5. We're so close to that 3-10. I can't believe it. How to plus a hero again. Okay, when you get a dupe of a hero, go to your main hero, the one you want to feed the dupe into, and click level cap up, or increase level cap. And then you click that, then you click your dupe. It'll ask you to unlock it, because it'll be an SR or an SSR, obviously. So it'll be locked. So you unlock it, and then you feed it in, and that's it. And then you've successfully promoted / awakened your character. Way to get shards? What kind of shards? You talking about like the SSR shards, UR shards, stuff like that? You'll get those from doing your dimension shift. And various events as well. Various events, guide missions, they'll give you those. Doing certain weekly missions, monthly missions, achievements. Those will all give you those shards. But there's 5 characters that you can farm shards for after you've beaten story on easy mode, and that'll be in the dimension shift. You'll be able to farm shards 3 times a day doing dimension shift for Sophia, for Ash, for Ren, for Arya, and Malpian. So those are the characters that you'll be able to farm shards for 3 times a day. And only 3 times a day, not 3 times a day per character. So keep that in mind. It's better to focus on one character long term to get them maxed out before you focus on multiple. So don't make that mistake, because then you're just going to cost yourself early on. So for example, if you want to farm shards for Ren, only do Ren's dimension shift 3 times a day. Don't do one Ren dimension shift one day and then the next day go and do Sophia's, because if you do that, you're just going to cause yourself to have a lot of issues trying to max your SSRs out early on. So definitely don't make that mistake. If Ash is your priority, yes, definitely max him out first. He is very good in all forms of content of the game currently. So yeah, you could definitely go for that. Go that route. Colette is pretty decent, yes. Okay, so Jen in the Discord, she said that the pre-registration rewards are bugged. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. So that's interesting, but yeah, all right. Well, that means we're going to be getting our free copy of Sophia, 230 gems whenever they fix those rewards. So everybody will be able to enjoy those later, I guess either today or probably tomorrow they'll have them fixed by. So at least now we have some information on what happened with the pre-registration rewards, so that's cool. Alex won't replace your Cicero. He's really good for a mono light team, but he won't replace your Cicero. Cicero is still better. No, you should need 50. You should need 50 shards for an SSR in crafting. You should need 50. Yeah, I believe so. How close are we anyway? We're at Mystic just got Jasper. Arcus just got a Leica. Rain just got a Rise. I'm just seeing all these people re-rolling right now. Oh my goodness. So we are on 3-7. We are so close. 3, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Oh my goodness. All right. We are getting there, guys. So close. I was hoping for that +4 Cicero. Gosh, how do I get rid of this white blur across the screen for some reason? It showed up after the beginning. Gotcha. Are you on mobile or are you on an emulator? And if you're on an emulator, which one are you on? You have to do the 100 gem gacha no matter what. That's mandatory at the beginning of the game Revolution, and you can only do it once. So no matter what, you got to do that banner. Yes, rares and normals are used for EXP fodder for your SRs and SSRs, and you can also use them to make them B grades, C, B, A, and S for guide missions. That's the only purpose that they serve right now at this time. So yeah, you can feed those in for EXP, and you can farm them endlessly anyway. You can farm them every day with in story mode, so you're always going to get more of them. BlueStacks 4, okay. You might want to turn on the graphical. You might want to go to the graphical settings on BlueStacks 4 and change it from OpenGL to DirectX or DirectX to OpenGL, depending on which one it's already set to for you. And restart the app and the emulator and see if that works. I believe we're getting ready to wrap up area with 3-7, I believe. So we're going to be going to 3-8. So we're almost there. We're almost at the selective summons. Ah, finally. All right, good stuff, good stuff. I'm gonna when I build my team up a little bit better, I'm gonna have to go back through and 3-star clear all these to get all those rewards. All right, so we are now 3-8. We got 3 more levels to go, guys, and then it's showtime. Then the big cheese, the big squeeze, whatever you want to call it, it's about to go down. We got to pull that dupe Teze. That's what we need to do. We need to pull her somehow, some way. We need to make it happen. I went in for Ash. I came out with Teze. That's kind of what happened since yesterday and today. But yeah, guys, don't worry. If I didn't answer all your questions in today's video, I mean, I'll be available in the Discord as well as a lot of other people. We also have the OverHit Global Discord as well. The tier list is probably going to be getting adjusted heavily because of all these changes since yesterday with the new characters, the new gear system, all that stuff. We're going to be doing guides and stuff like that here on the channel. So if you are new, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. We're going to be playing a lot of OverHit here. I'll be bringing Digimon Re-Rise to the channel as well next month, I believe. Or the month after, whenever it drops. So there's going to be a lot of variety of content. But I'm going to be doing as many guides, how-to videos as I can. Gameplay, all that stuff. And more. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. And don't forget to join us in the Discord in the description below. That way you can, well, of course, get a hold of me and other players. And I will be setting up a guild later today. People who are in the Discord will have first dibs in joining if they would like to join. My only requirement is that you remain active. If you are like absent for more than 24 hours without notifying somebody in the guild, including myself, or you can even notify us in the Discord. You know, that'd probably be a better way to do it. Then I'll have to remove you and replace you with somebody else because, you know, like I said, guilds are better when you have active players. We don't need to be competitive, but we definitely need to be active. So that's going to be my only rule and requirement for joining the guild. So if you are wanting to join, definitely be sure you're in the Discord. I'll take the first, I think 25, 26 people because I do have 3 or 4 reservations that people asked me beforehand that are in the Discord that I told them that they can join. They'll have to PM me to remind me of who they are. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do with the guild. In case anybody was wondering. All right, let's keep going. I got Shumei. Is she good? Yes, she's very good. Shumei is very good. Yes. Yeah, if you got a dupe of Cicero, put it into him. Put all your dupes into Cicero that you get. Make him +5 as soon as possible. Finally got my Teze. Nice. Good job. Congratulations. You got a +1 Angelo as well already. Nice. Good job. So you must have got lucky, very lucky with your random summons and your selective summons. So, wow. Good job, Caleb. I mean, that's pretty much it starting out. Getting those 2 Teze after 310 would be ideal for you. Like, that's a great start. Absolutely. Now everyone will PM you and say it's them. You're right, you're right. Rip. Units to reroll for. The beginning banner, I would definitely reroll for Laika or Teze. How do you access selective summons? I believe it's in the top left corner of the lobby after you've beaten 310. I do believe that's where it is. Angelo and 4 times SR? Wow, that's not bad at all. Did you already have an Angelo from your random summons, Samuel? Yeah, you could do your premium summons before the 310 summons. Definitely probably be a good idea because that might actually change your mindset of what to go in for your selective. So I would definitely say whatever gems you have for multis, do your multis before you do your 310 selective because if you get lucky on your premium banner summons and you get another character that's really strong, you might be able to go into your selectives to try and get a dupe of that instead. So yes, I definitely recommend that you do your multis all before you do your 310 selective, for sure. Absolutely. Top FPS for free to play? Are you talking about like frames per second, or are you talking about free to play? I'm not sure what you mean by the FPS. Did I just beat what level did I even just beat? Oh, we're on 310 right now. Finally. We're here, guys. We've made it. We've come this far. You guys have been here this whole time. We finally have made it to 310. Whoo! So we're going to go ahead and see what we get right after we beat this. Hopefully we beat this. Hey, there's the Elegant Beauty Shumei right there. How do I choose? Choose the one that gives you the best start. That gives you a dupe, hopefully, too. Oh, you're supposed to say DPS. I gotcha. Jinkai is good in a mono light team. Outside of that, I don't know. He doesn't feel too great. His skill set, I mean, it's not bad. He's another one of those 50-50 units. He's not bad, but he's not good. He's got a role. I feel like his role is better suited in a mono light team. So if you don't have a really strong light team, he might be benched for a little bit. But he's going to be good in the Dark Raid for sure if you do have a light team. I mean, the good news with Jinkai is there is a lot of good light SRs in the game, so those will be easy to get. So, I mean, he will have somewhat of a team around him. So, I mean, he's not bad, but he's not great either. Samuel, the one game you won a bunch of dupes and it don't happen. Yeah, that's funny. How good is Elfie? Please answer. Elfie, I'm actually having a brain fart on Elfie. I'll have to look Elfie up real quick again because I'm still not I've not memorized all of the skills for the skill 1s and 2s of all these characters right now. So some of them I don't remember all of. Elfie's definitely one of those ones I don't quite remember. So I'll have to go and take a quick look at her for you again just to kind of jog my memory. And then I'll let you know. So just stick around for a couple minutes and I'll tell you. No, it's 310. Teze is amazing in PvP. Harry, amazing. Alright, so we're finally on the last wave of 310. This is exciting. I've let it go in auto pretty much this whole time. So far, it seems like it's doing okay. It looks like Cicero just got taken out. So now they're going to start hitting my DPSers on my second row. Man, just... Teze is just so powerful. Her single target damage is ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And here she goes. She's about to go in. Look at her. Look at her. Boom! She does not mess around. And that's with, as nothing. She has no gears. She has no development, nothing. She's just that good. Then we got our boy, good old boy Ash. Probably the best main character in a gacha game I've ever seen. Because usually main character gacha in a gacha is really not that good. They're just there to start. You know, help you get through a quick start. They're never really that great. But in Ash's case, he's actually really good. So it's kind of, it's different from the norm. If I can revive my Cicero real quick, I'll get a 3-star clear on this. So let's see if I don't kill the boss beforehand. Oh, yep. All right, we're good. So we're gonna revive. This is a cheap little trick I like to do to get 3-star clears. By the way, guys, if you know you're about to win and you're down to one opponent and you have enough time to do it, hurry up and use Sophia's revive to bring back your one character that died. and then you'll get a 3-star clear, because if you have all 3 of your characters, all 5 of your characters alive when you finish the match, you're going to get a 3-star clear. So it's a cheap little trick if you want to do it with Sophia, to use that revive, kind of, you know, a little cheap trick there to get your 3-star clears. That's what I like to do sometimes. The main character from Brave Frontier is good too? Ah, nice. Or is he bad? I don't know. What are you trying to say, Samuel? Is he bad or is he good? I don't know. I've never played Brave Frontier, so I have no idea. Alright, so we're just going to collect all the gems that we have saved up right now. See if we can't do a multi as well on top of that. We're at 274. It looks like we will. I'm going to have to go back through here and 3-star clear these, obviously, at some point. But yes, we will have enough to do a multi on top of our selective summon. So hopefully we do good. And if you guys are going to summon along with me, I don't know if you guys have already summoned or if you're getting ready to summon again. You know, let's do it. Here is the select summons. Top left corner, like I said, after you've beaten 310. Here we go. So, remaining gacha count, 50 out of 50. Remaining acquisition count, 1 out of 1. Let's do it. Brawl and gacha. Okay, got a couple SRs there. What do we get? Got a Mina. She's not bad. She's very good damage-wise. We got, oh my god, on my first, come on, bro. Now you're just playing games with me. You're playing games with me, game. Wow, first try, Teze? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. So, people who've already done this, do I have to take this now? Or can I keep going and grab it if I don't pull anything better? Or is it like Epic 7 where I have to accept it right now or I lose it forever? Can anybody confirm that? It's like E7, so I have to take it? Or can I come back and get it if I don't pull something better? I have to take it? Rip. Because I really don't want to test my luck trying to go deeper and not actually pull her. I mean, I got 50 tries. Should I keep going? I mean, I got 49 more tries. Do you think I'll pull a Teze again? I mean, because all I got was Mina. I didn't really get a good SR that I needed. Alright, let's take a vote. I'm gonna let you guys decide my fate. Should I keep going or should I stay? All right, you guys, the majority said to keep going, so here we go. Here we go. Now I'm nervous. Hey, we got one of the new characters, Gordon. Or we got that Gordon. Sorry, he's garbage. I don't want you, Gordon. All right, let's keep going. I hope I don't regret that decision, guys. I hope I don't regret that decision. Shumei, you can chew. Honestly, if I get a dupe Ash too, I'd still take it. So really, I'm actually... There's actually 3 characters that I could actually pick up right now, and I would be fine if I end up getting screwed. If I could get a Sophia with some really good SR pulls, an Ash with some really good SR pulls, or a Teze with some good SR pulls. So either way, all right, this one has a couple SRs in it. Okay, Terra Machina, not so great. That's a good pull. Young Gleck. So they changed his name in global. It was like now it's Young Gleck. Or actually, I think it was always. I can't remember no more. Ew, Blossom. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, Blossom. Can you stop animating on my screen right now? Come on, Blossom. All right, let's keep going. We got 46 tries. Okay, we got a couple more SRs with a hopefully a Teze in there. Let's see. Let's skip. Okay, got Young Gleck. That's a good pull. Very good pull. Okay, Nilfheim. Not a bad pull either. Very good for raid. What did we get? Okay, we got Helena. Very good pull, but not who I need. I need to go for dupes. Need to go for dupes. I wish we could skip these in. Okay, thank you. Oh boy, I'm gonna regret not taking that Teze in, guys. The game's gonna screw me. Ew, only an SR, SSR, no SRs at all. Oh, it's Colette. Okay, I can skip that too. Colette's good, but again, we're going for dupes here. 44 pulls left. Okay, we got only one SR there with one SSR. Let's skip that. We got a Leon and a Yardrazel. Okay. Every time I hear that name, I keep thinking Digimon. You guys know Drazel from, Digimon, the creator of the Digimon verse. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see that name, that's what I think of. Okay, we got one SR and a SSR. Okay, it's Red Machina and a Jinkai. Okay, we can keep going. This is definitely a lot better than E7. Obviously, it takes a little bit longer to get to the selectives than in Epic 7, but you get 50 opportunities instead of just 30, so that's pretty crazy. Gomuski, okay. And Angelo. Very good pull there. God Angelo. The problem is I don't have any dupes or anything like that. I didn't get lucky in my RNG pulls, so it's whatever. And you know, guys, there's something that I completely forgot to do before I did these pulls. I actually forgot to go and do my gacha with my 300 gems, which I probably should have done beforehand, but oh well. Okay, this one is just going to be an SSR, nothing else. Another Colette. Oh boy. You think of WoW? I mean, that works too. Okay, we got one SR and one SSR. What do we get? Harima and Jack. No, thank you. The only Jack I care about is from Titanic. I'm just playing. Or Jack Sparrow. It's another good Jack. Two good Jacks in Hollywood. All right, Nilfheim and Leica. All right. Cherry Blossoms. Guys, I don't know, it's getting sketchy now. I'm starting to think we should have took that Teze pull. Zerny, I don't know what she does yet. I like her design, very cool. She's one of the new SRs that we got today. That I have to look into her. Okay, Jack, sorry, but no, thank you. Click the back. Will it let me go back in if I click back? If I click back, will I be able to still go in and do my selectives? Has somebody confirmed that? Because I don't want to click back and it's like, oh, you're screwed. Okay, all right. Well, then that'll help then. Okay, cool. All right, well, let me do my multi then real quick. Because we might pick up something that's useful. And then I can just go for a dupe of that too. And then I have more options, I suppose. But then again, there's a chance I might not get anything. So I guess we'll find out. Hopefully my my RNG multi will be good. No. Wow. God awful. God. It's god awful. What does she even do? Increase attack of water allies by 15% in max HP. That is a really good leader. So, okay. Deal damage equal to 136%. Enemies times 4. Inflict chill on enemies times 4. At a 20% chance. If chill stacks, it changes freeze. Duration 18 seconds. Freeze. Can't use regular attacks or active skills. Removed when hit. Kind of like Sleep Mechanic is in Epic 7. And then she had, oh, and by the way, that was a 80-second cooldown. That's a long cooldown for an S1. And her S2 is 100 seconds. Deal damage equal to 239 for one enemy. Additional damage deal. Her cooldowns are very high, though, and very RNG based. They're based around chill. So you'd have to run her with Rise to make her even decent. And then debuff, increase hit target skill cooldown by 8 seconds when active skill is triggered. Yeah, she's not too great unless you run her with Rise against the against the fire raid. But anyway, so that was a terrible multi. Wow. That was about as bad as it gets when it comes to doing a multi. That was just terrible luck on my part. Back to the selectives. Hopefully we get better luck in here. Alright, let's go ahead and draw again. 37 tries left. Yeah, I could check on. I forgot all about that, Elfie. Check. I'm sorry about that. Got another Mina. And another Helena. Okay. Oh, man. It might come down to my last pull, and I might just have to take whatever I get. We still got 36 tries, though. Okay, one SR, one SSR. Alright, we pulled Elizabeth. And a Esta. With her assets. Esta. Let's draw again. Okay, 2 SRs and an SSR. Okay, got an Elizabeth. We got a Casca, which is also one of the newer SRs that we got today. And, a Gordon. No thank you. No thank you, Gordon. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, just an SSR by itself. Watch it be Teze again. No, it's Ophelia this time. Is it worth doing the launch celebration gacha multiple times? You can only do it once, Weiss. You can't do it more than once. And it's mandatory anyway, so everybody has to do it. 1 SR plus 1 SSR. Got Inturgent. He's also one of the new SRs that we got today. And Jack. What is with Jack? That's what, 3 Jacks? What are we playing? Poker? Alright, let's go. Okay, 2 SRs and 1 SSR. Okay, I got Yuri. Good starting character. Oh, got a Machin again. And a Hien. Okay. Drunk Hien. The bankrupt merchant. Alright, guys. We're almost halfway through. Well, actually, we are over halfway through. Oh, we got an Altar. We got a Picasso. Very good tank. And a Shinobi. Very good single target, especially if you run him with Ren. And, oh. If that was a Teze, I would have just took that. Because that was a really good tank pool for a mono water team. And Shinobi is a very good single target SR. So I would have took that pool if that would have been Teze, but unfortunately it was Blossom. Okay, we got Leon and Rise. Wow. Are we seriously not going to pull that Teze again? Man, I'm starting to get nervous now, guys. We're down to 29 tries. Oh boy. Maybe we got too greedy. We got Young Glek. We got Hieno. Rip. You got 8 Jacks in your 32. Wow, that's insane, man. Yak must love you. Yak must really love you. What do we get? We got a Colette again. So we've pulled multiple Colettes, Blossoms, and Jacks, but we're not pulling anything else. The Heretic Witch, Colette. Oh man, we're not even getting SRs either. We're getting just terrible luck. We got another Shumei. That's 2 Shumeis. Yeah, Michael, you might be right. Oh well, we gotta live on the edge and gamble, I suppose. It's all the fun in it, I suppose. Oh, we got a 1 SR there at least. What is it? Is it a good one? Yeah, good machine, not really. And we got Damien. Very good. He's probably the best tank in the game outside of Cicero, but unfortunately, we don't have any dupes of him, and I don't really want to start with no dupes. I definitely want to try and get a dupe of somebody you already have. Giga Machina, not too great. And another Shumei. Wow. Can we get an I'm going to have to see. Is Ash even available in Sophia in this banner? I didn't even think to look. Alright, let's keep going. Just an SSR. And it's Luna. Luna. Luna's link skill with Sophia is amazing. Okay, we got 2 SRs and 1 SSR. It is a Black Mary, a Beatrice, Rip. Thought I had 2 SRs on that pull. Maybe it was only 1. No, it was 2. We got a Zerny as well. Okay. 22 pulls left, guys. Oh man. The pressure's on. And we got another Shumei. That's our what, 4th or 5th Shumei? Oh man. And we got it's a Cicero though, and oh my soul. Ugh, Rip. Front Hild, and another Esta. So we're pulling dupes. We've pulled multiple times of almost every SSR we've pulled so far, except for Teze. She does not want to come back. She was the troll. Another Esta, back to back. Insane. I'm starting to feel the pressure now, guys. Sturgeon and Asper. Ugh. Okay. We got Nilfheim and Unknown Rip. Okay, we gotta keep going. 17 tries left, guys. Okay, just an SSR. If it's Teze, I'm just gonna have to take it at this point. We're getting way too low. I don't want to test my luck, honestly. Even if I have to not have any SRs at all. If I see her pop up one more time, I'm taking it no matter what. Okay, 2 SRs and 1 SSR. Got Amadi. We got Eleanor and Helena. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Alright, 15 tries left. Oh, it's just an SSR. I swear if it... Okay, it's just Jinkai, okay. Oh man! Yup, Jinkai. Alright, come on. Come on, game. Come on, game. Give me that. Give it to me. Amade, okay. You gave me Gleck. You gave me Dark Gleck. I see what you did there, game. Thank you so much. Rip. He gave me the Dark Gleck. It's supposed to represent my my misery here for being greedy and not taking that Teze on my first pull. All right, we got Leon and Celesta. Oh man. Cool summoning animation though. All right, SR, SSR. We got Rise. Oh man. We're getting down to the wire, guys. This is getting really sketchy now. 11 left. I thought we would have pulled at least one more of her. Another Colette. Is Angelo in Teze's drop rate like just magically the lowest or something? Maybe for me. I don't understand it. Wait, 3 SRs and oh man, please be the good one here. Please be a good one. Necroroid. Good. Leon. Decent. There. I'm taking it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. What did we get? Please tell me that was a Cicero or a Proxy in there as well, or a Light Glek. It's an Alcon. I'll take it. I'm taking it. I'm done. I'm done. Obtain. Yes, we're done. We're done. Woo! Guys, that was getting very, very sketchy. Oh man, that was scary. But we did it, and guys, we broke 300 viewers live. Wow, I can't believe we've done it. You guys are amazing. I'm glad you guys stuck around this whole time. We did everything that we accomplished to do. I'm going to start doing some of my dailies and progress a little bit so I can get some more videos out for you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys do stick around by subscribing. Join us in the Discord below. You guys have been amazing. You've had so many good questions. We had some good conversations. We even had some mishaps at the beginning of the stream that you guys stuck through. So I'm so glad to have you guys around. Again, 300 people, you know, that's amazing. You guys are awesome. Can't wait to have you guys back in our next stream. Hopefully either tomorrow or the next day. I'll try to get another stream up. But anyways, I wish you guys all well. Have a great rest of your day. Happy re-rolling, enjoying the game. Hopefully you guys pull some fire. And I hope to see you guys there. So until then, have an awesome day. Peace.